Man, what's going down? We getting cranked up. Hey, we just having a good conversation. I ain't meant to interrupt. You know what I'm saying? We just about to start a little show. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. It's a very exciting show today, man. Got a lot to talk about. You know, still, I know the Cowboys ain't playing no more, but we definitely going to get into some things going on with them boys right now. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson. This is Noonish Sports and Tech, man. Joined here with my awesome co-host, starting with El Grande Todo Jonas Bull over here to my right.
Back in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Got his martial arts and fitness gear on right now. You know, ready to. Hey.
Davis Martial Arts and Fitness.
Hey, don't play with us. Don't play with us. We got them hitters over here, baby. And then y'all know who it is. It's my unk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him by Ronald Bowery in the building. What's going down?
Nothing much, man. Just man, I was looking at these topics. We got some on here that we're going to talk about that we really shouldn't be. But we're going to talk about it anyway.
We got to dive in.
And since the show is just not getting started, I know all y'all people out there, y'all not going to hear this for a while, so here we go. we ain't going to hear that till next year. And so here we go.
Yeah, man, let's crank this thing up, man. Y'all know who it is. This man needs no introduction, man. Our special guest joining us in the building today, man, the D.O.C.
Hey,
what's going down?
Oh man, happy to be here.
Yeah, man, happy to have you.
Discussion with my bros.
Yeah.
About this DFW.
Yeah.
Area.
Yeah. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, man.
And we gonna learn. First off, what's going down with you, Doc? What's going on, man? What you been up to, bro?
Man, I'm one step at a time. It's you know, we got a lot of irons in the pot.
Yeah.
And we just trying to get it together, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Put this work in and make a difference out here in these communities.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. I've had the privilege to get a sneak peek at the film that you made, man.
Okay, yeah.
It is an absolute masterpiece.
That too.
You know what I mean? But beyond the documentary that you've made, you know, I've seen you on some TV shows going down, you know, with some movies. Hey, you been busy, Doc. What's going down, man? Don't be bashful right now.
I know it's a G.O.D. thing, bro. It's not a D.O.C. thing. He line it up, I knock it down. That's pretty much how I go.
Yeah. You know, this the sensei, the Kareem right here, you know? This Kareem sensei right here, you know?
Yeah, man.
If y'all had an opportunity to watch Winning Time on HBO, man, y'all catch my boy Doc. My gosh, man, excellent role, bro. Like
somebody just sent me a picture, man.
Yeah.
And see, I don't know the name of the movie. Or I tell you.
Yeah.
Because I told you,
Is that the Western movie you was talking about? Yeah. Didn't you say it was like The Sheriff or something like that?
Man, don't give me the line.
Oh, okay.
Look at it there. See, you can see. Yeah.
Oh, you in the Western?
Yeah, it was cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
No,
that's right up your alley, Doc.
See, you can see it.
Is it on Netflix or something like that?
Yeah. The guy sent me, I can't tell you the name of it.
For real?
I text him, ask him what the name is.
Yeah, we gotta get the name of that. Can you text him so we can let the people know, man? You gotta check out. This man can act.
He said, I'm here watching Rufus Buck.
Yeah.
Stirring my pot, so it must be Rufus Buck.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is. He said he was making some pinto beans, and he heard my voice.
Had to take a double take.
So, yeah, then he see me walking in with my, walking into the saloon.
Yeah.
Man, I know that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really cool. And what's the brother name was in the movie with me? The S.A. brother, that man, he's in all the gangster movies. Now he owns all those taco places out there in L.A.
Yeah. I don't give me the line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take what you just said right there.
It was a great experience, though. Man.
Yeah, that's
I really
what's up.
enjoyed it.
Did you grow up watching Westerns at all?
Oh, yeah.
Straight up?
West Dallas, man, and my grandmother's house, bro. That's, you know, you watch what she watch.
Yeah.
And that's what she watch.
Yeah.
Oh, Westerns.
Man,
They all did that.
Yeah.
hey,
The Harder They Fall, is that the name of it?
nah, that's
Idris Elba.
Yeah, no, he went
that's
in.
another one. That's another one.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Still looking.
Yeah,
Still looking.
hey, Jay gonna find it now. We gonna figure out what this movie is before we get off this show. Rufus Buck.
The Rufus Buck gang is obviously not something that I knew about, not being from here, but
Yeah,
man, that's pretty interesting.
I never even heard of it.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I'd like to know more. You know,
Yeah.
but I know you had some questions
Yeah,
about
you know,
Doc,
you
you know, growing up in West Dallas.
You
You know,
brought up
Yeah.
West Dallas.
You grew up in West Dallas?
No.
Okay.
No, my sister lived over there for a while. I used to catch that 52 Senator.
Yeah, man.
And come over there.
Sure did.
You know, and then when I got over there, it was a different experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I know some people from the West Side, but
Yeah.
did you grow up in the Jacks or you grew up in North
Yeah,
Africa?
in the
Oh,
gym.
okay.
Right.
What street?
It was Paycheck, Rupert Circle.
Oh,
Go down.
My sister lived right there on King Bridge.
Yeah, my auntie lived on Cambridge. I stayed over there for a while too.
Yeah, you know, we used to have to walk to that stove truck. You know, the stove
Yeah,
truck.
man.
Boy, it's gonna jump off at that stove truck
And
if you
then,
ain't careful.
but Mr. Willie used to come through the circle
Oh,
in
okay.
the red stove truck.
and
Yeah.
didn't you say you used to you got into wanting to perform by going out and working at the Forest Theater, doing some things out there, getting on the mic? Or was it the Forest Theater you mentioned when you was like 14, 15 and you was like MCing or something like that?
Yeah, it was a club in on Greenville Avenue called Fast and Cool Club.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's spread across the street from the Granada,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
And they was break
Fast and
dancers.
Cool. I know about Fast and Cool.
You was up in there.
Yeah. You know, I'm a little older than you, Doc. So yeah, I didn't know who you was at the
I
time.
wasn't supposed to be in Fast and Cool.
Yeah, I was just saying, wait a minute. Fast and Cool, y'all know about the Fast and Cool. You can't hardly miss me on stuff like that. And then you say, and then back to West Dallas, you say you was over there with your grandmother. There's a few people, I asked a few people, say, man, do you know Doc? He like, I don't know him like that. I think I might know his dad, or there's a guy named Lockhart say he think he know your dad, and some Nichols over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you go to Princeton?
No, I went to Kimball.
Oh, you went to Kimball. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
by that time we had moved to Oak Cliff.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. That's where the two cross. Oak Cliff and the West Dallas. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up.
By
That
the
it?
time I got to.
They got you listed as being one of the people in the cast.
What it is.
What's the name of it?
The Night They Came Home.
Oh,
Hey, I'm watching that
The
tonight.
Night They Came Home, 2024.
What, the night they came? Hey, y'all go check out the night they came home on Netflix. Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
Charlie Townsend.
Check my
This is
bro.
Rufus Buck.
Yeah. I mean, they just slid me in. I'm in and out. Get in there and do what I gotta do.
Got
So
down
when
with
did
the
you actually graduate from Kimball?
I was supposed to graduate in '86.
Okay.
But hell, I probably didn't even go to school in '86.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a rapper in '86.
Yeah, we was all trying to do something. We all did some things we shouldn't have did, and other things we should have did we
Well,
didn't do.
it's a G.O.D. thing.
Hey,
It went exactly how I was supposed to
yeah,
go.
because look where you are now. I
That's
mean,
right.
you wouldn't be who you are if you didn't go through the path you went through to get
I
here.
think trying is the wrong word, first of all. You know what I'm saying? I think you elevated the rap game, period. You know what I mean?
I played my part, ain't no question about it.
Like that, the king could be a description. That's an arguable description, around here. But legendary man from Dallas, Texas.
Yes, sir.
You dang right.
Yes, sir.
And then, went out and put LA on the map. I see you got your Kobe on. Shout out.
That's
right. RIP Kobe Bryant.
That's right.
The anniversary is what, tomorrow? Is it? What's today? The 2 days. It's on Friday, the 26th, right? Yeah, man. So we were talking, and I told you I was gonna have to bring something up out of you, dog. Like, Kobe moment or something. Something that really just stood out, or just a trait of Kobe that you appreciated.
Dog, I just appreciate Kobe as a ball player, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a dog, man.
Yeah, bro. And he was a class act.
Yeah.
He was a beast.
Yep.
The mold, he came from Jordan.
Yeah.
That's the mold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you already know what he was.
Yeah, and then you saw he put up what Joel Embiid put up what 70 the other night.
70.
And you know Kobe from there, and they say nobody's put up that many points since Kobe. You know, and 81 that he put up on them Knicks.
Put up 70.
70, bro. 70.
Somebody else put up 60. Who was it?
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah,
We're gonna get to it. Yeah, it's 62.
What?
The same night.
Same night. Yeah,
Same night.
So we going back to the big man.
Hey, that's what it looked like. And the thing is, he didn't
Joker
against
got
Wemby.
these boys mad.
We gonna talk. Yeah. Joker is a fool with it, man. But cause we gonna talk about that in a little bit. But no, man, it's just happy to have you on the show, man.
Thank you,
know,
brother. Thank you.
again, it's been a little while. You know, we put a little gap in between time. Ain't trying to bring you back every other month. You know, but yeah, man. So. You know, last time we had you on, I asked you a question about your experience, you know, with Pac and y'all's relationship and what that looked like. I know it was, you know, some hit and miss. Like, was y'all there at the same time type deal? Or?
No, I was before Pac.
Yeah. But did y'all have any type of relationship or good or bad? You know what I mean? What was that whole dynamic like?
I think it was a mutual respect, you know. But I never hung out with him. He never hung out with me.
Yeah.
I never had an ill word for him. He never had an ill word for me. But we didn't talk, but we worked together on the MC Breed record.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Ooh, I heard that name in forever. MC Breed.
Yeah. But he and I weren't in the studio at the same time.
Y'all weren't?
Mm.
Was that intentional?
No.
Or just so happened
But
to
it came with
work out that way?
We started the song. He came later.
Yeah.
You know?
Gotcha.
No. They started the song. I came later.
Got you.
Yeah. And, but we did the video together and it was cool. But I never had enough time around him.
Yeah. Yeah. I always wondered, you know, because that's, y'all are like, you know, Mount Rushmore on that California list out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you pass the torch on to him type deal.
But look, I look at it like this. The other day, I thought to myself, I'm one of the few guys not from L.A.
Yeah.
that went to L.A. and that state stamped me like this guy from L.A.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not from L.A.
Yeah, even though they was clowning you with the feelers on, you know, when you showed up.
It's all good, but and that was a beautiful time period. But now,
Yeah.
I'm at home,
Yeah.
and that's important to me.
Yeah. So tell me about that. You know what I mean? What you know, I know, you know, we talked about your film that you've already produced.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you kind of spoke a little bit about how you want and how you're trying to affect these kids in the community around here. Like, what exactly does that look like? You know, like what you know, what's your mission here in Dallas, Texas? What are you trying to do for these kids, and what do you see that needs to be done?
Well, bro, man, you ain't got enough time for that conversation.
Yeah.
But it's already in motion. You can see it happening around from different people, and everybody gonna play their role.
Yeah.
Cause it's a G.O.D. thing. It's not a D.O.C. thing. It ain't you know what I mean? But it's all coming together because I can see people working. I'm just trying to do my part to lend that history. Somebody said that all the work I did in the past was for this. That I forget how he put it.
Yeah.
But it made perfect sense that now is when all of those old things that I did, I can make use of those things.
Yeah.
To build going forward.
Yeah.
You know, right now for this city, cause it's our turn.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It kind of just skipped right over, you know. It's been to Houston a couple different times, you know. But Dallas has never really, even though our products seem to go other places and then get on, you know, I think he might have been the leader of that tribe, right?
I think I was, bro.
Right.
In this generation. But, bro, it's here.
Yeah.
The thing that moves around is here in Dallas. Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can't say I'm one Gotta say them both.
Yep. Yeah.
Man, but that thing where it goes, that shit is right here.
Yeah.
Right now. And over the next 2 years, it's gonna be so many opportunities around here for no matter what you're doing to get in, because the World Cup is coming.
Oh yeah. 2020. Hey, we just got that final game. We got the final game.
Come on, bro.
AT&T, man.
That's $1 zillion.
Yeah.
That they know is coming.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be up on your P's and Q's. And that is gonna be here. You can take real advantage of it.
Yeah, because that could carry on. I mean, look, nobody. I remember when the Source Awards, right? When Outkast won that award and people were booing and things, right? Nobody had an idea that Atlanta. I mean, that was 1995, 1996. Atlanta's still on from that.
Right.
You know, like that's 30 years later.
Yeah, bro.
You know, that's the type of carryover we could be on to 2060 around this junk. You know, if we capture this moment properly. You know?
We fit to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause it's the changing of the guard. It's the change of the whole direction. You know, it's a beautiful picture, bro. If you can see it like I can see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but you do see the artists around here that can be molded into those Snoops and those
artists and producers.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just about connecting the corporate space to that space.
Yeah.
In a way that one can feed the other.
Yeah.
And keep it positive, you know, keep it real.
It makes me think about like you know how, because we all got kids, you know how you get that box or bucket of Legos, and all them Legos are piled in there, and you know all the pieces are in there, but then it takes somebody that's got some vision to see how to put all the pieces together.
Yeah.
And make something out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
That's it.
I done seen enough to be able to do that. And I keep telling you it's a G.O.D. thing because it's doing it around me. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it, but all these things seem to be happening.
And coming together.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's dope, man. That's a beautiful thing when everything just comes together without effort. You know, effortlessly. That means it's right.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
It's divine.
Yeah.
It's divine timing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up.
And I've been doing it my whole life.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing new. Like, I've been here a long time.
Yeah.
It just took me a minute to figure that out.
Yeah. I mean, the little time I've been knowing you, I've been like, bro, like, you got it, dog. You like, hey, man.
Yeah, it's coming.
You know, it's a G.O.D. thing,
Yeah,
you know.
bro.
It ain't a D.O.C. thing. And in his time, it's gonna happen, you know. So it's cool to watch everything happen the way it is, man, and coming together. But another hot topic, you get a chance to see that Cat Williams.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever met Cat.
You never met Cat? Straight up?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think about that whole, you know, his conversation with Shannon?
Man, Cat is so funny, man.
Yeah.
I don't know those people enough to, and I'm not their judge.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know?
No doubt.
But
Just want your opinion on the conversation because I was rolling, bro. I felt like I was watching Antonio Brown. You know what I'm saying? For the first 30 minutes of that conversation, just, you know, like a train wreck. And I love Antonio Brown. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me. That's one of my favorite receivers of all time. You know, but you never know what you're gonna get.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. but he ice cold.
Yeah, he is.
Ice cold.
Yeah, he is. I wish we had him on the squad.
Man.
You know, Jerry, Antonio's still out there.
See, but we get those, and then never. Like we've had some real animals at that position that you can't tame them boys.
Yeah.
And when you can't do that, the whole thing don't.
It's an issue.
Yeah, man.
Because they're going to let you know when the quarterback ain't acting
bro.
right.
Yeah, bro.
That sounds like a good transition. I think we should move to this next topic right now.
Go to the next topic.
So them boys, man. So you're a Cowboy fan, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that?
Oh, yeah.
When did you become a Cowboys fan? Was you born into it or what?
Yeah, man. I was indoctrinated through the blood.
Yeah. They family with it.
Yeah.
Find somebody in West Dallas ain't a Dallas Cowboy fan.
They don't exist.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't exist.
East, South, Dallas the same way. You know, that's just new generation. All these guys in their 40s. Oh, I like New York. Man, you haven't even never been to New York.
Yeah, man.
How do you like New York?
Hey, all the people, I say they just need a hug. They just want some attention. Cause they want to, you know.
How can you not? I mean, how can you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Everything blue and silver. The buildings, the cowboy pants remind me of the greenish blue pants they wear. Remind me of the glass on the buildings downtown.
Okay.
I'm like, everything around here's Dallas Cowboys, man. Everything around here. But yeah, you know, I've been saying it for a minute. You know, they say it's drama in Dallas right now. With you know, it's been some tweets and some Facebook messages that have come out recently about, you know, another flop in the playoffs. You know, not by only Dak Prescott, but by our Cowboys.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was
The
for
whole team.
don't want me to put it on Dak himself, but you know.
No, you can't put it on that. That was a team effort, coaches and all.
Yeah.
And it starts at the top.
Well, I mean, so you know, they say the thumb is like the main finger on the hand, right? So if I break my thumb, these 4 other fingers ain't gonna work properly.
Can't do it.
Dak is the thumb of the Cowboys right now. And he broken come playoff time, bro.
This is the whole thing. The people that say the thumb is the most important finger.
The dude scored 30 points, man. What you want?
All the people that say that the thumb is the most important finger, that's all the people that still got their thumb. The people that lost this finger, they'll tell you this is the most important one. Because guess what? To me right now, being my age, this is my most important finger I got.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just being honest.
That trigger finger.
Hey, you can put a name on it, but I'm just saying it depends on how your life is. Which one is your most important finger?
No, man. So
I always tell them, look, it takes 5 fingers to make a fist.
Thank you.
To knock somebody the fuck out.
yeah.
So
You ain't got all 5 of them.
So if that middle one missing,
That ain't gonna work.
that blow ain't gonna be quite the same, right, Jonas? You a fighter?
Well, I was thinking, because I broke that one, I broke that one, broke that one.
Oh, that's the
broke
worst.
that one. I never broke that one.
Yeah. You protect that one.
So I don't know.
How life would be without that one right there.
Right, that just
Yeah, but my thing and my point is,
Yeah,
right?
I know your part.
So you know, and I've been saying this for years that you know the receivers. I've been talking primarily about the receivers not believing in Dak, right? I've been saying this for a long time, but just reading their body language, being an athlete, being a football player at one point, I've had quarterbacks I didn't believe in. I knew they couldn't deliver the ball well, you know, and I'm not about to go sacrifice my life and lose my money, you know, over this guy's play. You know what I mean? And how he's, you know, putting me. Can't ever hit me in my chest. I'm always having to dive or making adjustments somewhere, and I see that same thing in Dak. I saw it when he was with Dez. I saw it. Amari Cooper got killed plenty of times. Brandon Cook's been here for a year, and he was chopped liver several times this season coming across that middle. You know, and then they say, you know, see these body language during the playoff game when he's on the bench and just the way he's looking at Dak, like, I don't think they believe. I know they don't believe in him. You know, and then in the off season. When in training camp, when you know, Trayvon Diggs was like, box, shut up, you know, bitch. Like he talking to Dak. Like, you think anybody talked to Brady like that before? You think anybody talked to Aaron Rodgers like that before?
Yeah,
Pat Mahomes?
Yeah, they have, but they just did it in private.
This is a new era.
Yeah, it's a new era. See,
I don't think they respect him. I don't think they believe that he can take him. Whatever the rest of the team feels like they got a great team. They just question their quarterback.
I think that
And I've been saying that.
I'm gonna say
I don't
this.
think them boys question their QB, man.
This is what I believe. A lot of their players are overrated because when it comes to big time games, they don't do a lot.
Well,
I mean, not trying to be funny, you know, but you know, you got Michael Parsons and you got Diggs on the defense. Who else can you really vouch for? Who else on their defense can you say this guy's gonna go the ball out?
Oh, Gilmore, he's been balling, right? D-Law been balling,
right until you needed him,
you know.
and then Gilmore got burned.
I think personally on the defensive side of things, I think I think it was some schematic situations going on
There
there.
was something going on.
Yeah, you know.
But
You know,
it's been
so
going
you
on for
can't
3
win
years.
if you get 48 points
Man,
scored on you.
yeah.
You can't win.
Yeah, no doubt about
Somebody
it.
put that on.
Just put that on the.
And
Somebody
this is-
put that on one of my Instagram or something. I
Yeah.
seen it to do the
Yeah,
doing you can't win. Said what them folks, they love us.
Yeah.
Love to hate us.
man, this is the thing though. So, you know, and this is something I heard that I didn't realize. It was like 46 out of the 58 plays that Green Bay ran. We had 6 or more DBs on the field.
I saw that.
Yeah,
they
I
running
saw
right
it,
at
but I
us.
didn't realize how high it was. Rex Ryan said that.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, these guys on TV, they got guys that go find out all the stats for them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
48 of the 54 defensive plays we had 6 DBs or more, and on 20 something of those plays we had 6 DBs. They had 2 tight ends.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
What is it?
That don't make sense.
So what does that got to do with that?
Yeah, I mean,
mean-
what Dak has to do with, he has nothing to do with that. But, you know,
damn sure can't beat that.
yeah, no, we can't do nothing about that. But what we, you know, that, again, I felt like there was,
This water is getting murky.
Yeah.
no. I feel like there was some Jason Garrett collusion going on around here. Right? We got a guy that wants the head coaching job
Man, it
and
was
needs to
ugly.
do something to
Yeah,
get this guy
it
that seat.
was ugly, man.
Yeah, man. But
That was an ugly defensive performance.
yeah, it was brutal.
All in all, they didn't play a great game. The offense wasn't horrible.
Oh, they were bad. They were bad.
But they weren't great by any means.
They were not Super Bowl
Considering
material.
the 3 to 4, 5 games prior to that. But
Yeah.
I've seen
Yes,
them boys be in
that's exactly
such
right.
sync
Yeah.
and look so good that you can't tell me that don't work.
Yeah, well, against bad teams though, you know, is the thing though, right? And again,
Most of the teams in the league are bad.
but we were down 7-0, and then gave them, you know, we were down 7-0. We forced them to punt, and then we punted, and then no, we forced them to punt, and then Dak threw his interception, and they only had like 17 yards to go.
Bro,
On that interceptions to Brandon
they
Cooks.
came out, went 3, and then called
A penalty
a penalty.
Yeah,
to extend the
Man.
drive.
Extend that drive.
So how long I've been talking about
After
that,
that,
Jonathan?
bro,
How long I've been
play.
talking about that?
that's when everything, the
After
energy
that
shifted.
play.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah.
our defense does. I've been talking about that. Noonish fans, go look at the show week by week. This is what I say the defense do.
Put together a highlight reel.
They will get a 3 and out, but a penalty and extend the drive.
Yeah.
And now the team go drive down for a touchdown. That has nothing to do with Dak. And they've been
Now,
doing
but
that.
wait a minute. That next pick that he threw, I seen that DB.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Waiting
now-
on him to
yeah,
throw
now-
that ball.
You
now
talking about the
that's-
pick six?
Yeah.
now
Yeah,
that's-
but that was his second pick already, and we're
Yeah.
still in the
And
first
then,
quarter.
what about the first one? When the DB took Cook, which is too little, did like this, and then intercepted the ball. He took the ball from Cook. That means you're too little. So what does that got to do with that?
He threw it to the wrong receiver.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a bad read. He threw it to the wrong guy.
Yeah.
But if you would have been a good receiver, you would at least got a 3-yard gain.
If you'd have been a good quarterback, you'd have thrown it to the guy who ran the slant on the inside that was wide open for the first down.
So that means neither one of them are up to par, the quarterback or the receiver.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I see receivers catch balls like that all the time. Block the DB with their body and on the little short slants. I see that all the time. Jonathan, now me and you watched the game together the other day, and this is what I saw. Do you remember the pass that CD? See, when you're in the pros and the ball hit both of your hands, you should supposed to catch it.
Yeah, he's supposed to
And that pass that CD missed on the right side of his hand, right there when that. Me and Jonathan was looking at the game. We saw another receiver catch the same kind of ball.
it was similar, but it wasn't the same ball.
No, it wasn't. Nothing is nothing.
Yeah, 'cause
I said the same kind of
Everybody
ball.
could have
And
played.
then I saw the same thing
better
in
game
Baltimore
that day.
and Kansas.
Yeah, it was a bad
But we
deal.
be back. We gonna be back next year.
Nobody played like they were high caliber championship type players.
But they is.
Yeah, they are. But
Indeed.
I wouldn't mind getting rid of Dak. You know, I'm with CD Mama. You know, she sent the tweet out. Dak ain't it. He ain't it.
CD,
Nah, Dak is it.
He ain't
See, he
in
ain't in
it.
Dak is it.
Let me talk to you, Doc. Let me skip past Jay. Let me
I'm
talk
back
to you.
out for a second, because y'all know where I stand. I stand
Let me
firm.
talk to you this like this here. Say, Doc. Now, I'm going to have to be very careful what I say, because this is boy's mama.
Yeah.
Okay, in West Dallas, when your mama got to come outside and take up for you, what that mean? Kind of soft, right? When your mama got to take up for you. So I ain't got no faith.
I
But
mean,
I'm going to tell you this. I would venture the best.
Just like that.
I would venture to say,
Overzealous, protective.
hey, but it was some mamas like that, but what did her son get when she wasn't around? No, nobody respected her son, because guess what? Your mama got to come take up for you. I'm just taking it to how I grew up. So
We
your
all
mama
could
got to
play
speak up
better
for you.
that game. And we gonna play better.
Oh, I hope so.
Man.
But we're not if we get rid of that.
No, you can't get rid of that.
Hey, I don't know. I want to see what the young buck Trey Lance will do.
I got one more year on Dak.
You got one more.
That's when my contract is up next year.
Yeah, man, I can't.
My Dak contract is up next year.
Man,
Then I'm gonna go and reevaluate my.
yeah, man, my Dak contract expired 4 seasons ago.
Nah, man,
I've been trying to get Dak up out that seat for a minute, but it's all good. We got a good young buck, Trey Lance. Yeah, if he got to watch another year, but I wish he was watching somebody. You know, I can't say he ain't good. Dak had a decent season, but
Dak is an old guy if he can't
And
get
this
it
is the
done
whole
next
thing.
year.
That teammates may not believe in it, but I'm gonna say this, and I keep saying it. Okay, you know the Pro Bowl is voted for by the fans, right?
yep.
Who's the All Pro voted for?
It's voted by the players.
By the players, right?
Yeah.
Who's the second team All Pro quarterback this year?
I don't know.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, 'cause they
voted
wanna-
by his peers.
'cause they
by
wanna-
his peers, by the other players.
They want him to stay here so they can keep beating him. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Come on,
That's how I look at it.
That's a great point, brother. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
J.A. got it. See, this is what J.A. got.
By the players.
See, I got one paintbrush. I paint everybody with the same brush.
That's right.
J.A. got a catalog of brushes. He paint everybody different because this is what he tells me. He says all of Dak's stats came in jump time.
Yeah, they did. They do. They do.
Okay, well, let me say this then.
Yeah.
CD is his number one receiver, right?
Yeah.
All his stats came in jump time too.
Hey, I can't do nothing. I can't say nothing about that.
Well, how do they all come at jump time and you
And you lead the league.
And you
And
10
you're 12 and 4.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And you're 12 and 4.
That comment, I've made that comment
It's
for years.
only in jump time.
I've made that
It's
comment.
only
I've
against
made that
sorry
comment for years. Like not just speaking to this season alone.
The
What about
problem
the-
with the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, last year they were 12 and 4. You could take 4 of those victories and give them the Cooper Cup. So Dak won 8 games that year, and then the year before, Dak was 12 and 4. So out of the last 3 years,
Cooper Rush.
I mean Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that cup. That's a different Cooper.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. So the year before that, I seen you the stats. Man.
I don't care about the stats with Dak. That's what got Dak that big contract.
The problem with
my
the
eyeballs.
Cowboys, if it is one,
They don't win in the big games. That's it.
it's in those big moments.
Yep.
And I put this on the coaching staff.
I do too.
In those big moments,
You don't have
those
them ready.
boys ain't coached up. They're not
Man.
ready.
Mike McCarthy said it himself. He stepped to the mic and said, I did not have them together.
You
He
can't-
said that himself.
Man, that boy, hey, pressure does what? Make diamonds or what? Bust pipes.
Yeah.
Dak is a walking busted pipe.
Man, look,
So
He been a busted pipe every time in the my fault.
That's
Name
the
me a
story.
good game.
that's the story.
Name me a game, a pressure moment where you saw Dak show up.
Okay.
And we ain't gonna bring up Romo right now.
No,
We're
no,
talking about that.
I ain't got it.
no.
You know what I'm saying? You
I
can't.
got it.
But let me ask
So
you
so
this.
what makes you believe it's gonna change next year?
Okay, let me ask you this.
That's 7 years.
Name me a pressure moment that Michael Parsons done showed up. So you gonna get rid of him too?
I'm gonna get rid of Dan Quinn.
See, here we go.
No.
It ain't Michael. See, that's a different brush.
No, I can't. It ain't a
Okay.
different brush. Look,
Yes,
check
it is.
it. Check it out. So
Okay.
we've drafted Michael Parsons to be like that boy in Tampa Bay, David, right? He plays linebacker. He's in a linebacker position, and I brought this point up last week. Just like the Cowboys got excited about Dak Prescott and put him in the game too early instead of putting Romo back in the seat, the Cowboys got excited about the fact that Michael Parsons can rush and forgot to put him back where they got him for. And we still struggling at linebacker. And our linebacker's on the end every time he's in the game.
Well, now that just tell you need a linebacker.
Well, he's a linebacker.
Yeah, he need to be right where he at, doing exactly what he doing.
Well, not on first and second down, because those are. I mean, people mix it up and throw every now and again, but that's not a passing down. We need to know teams' tendencies better and put him on the end of the line when we feel they're going to throw the ball, but not every time he's in the game. You need to put him in linebacker and let him do what he does. Let him cover, let him run, let him do what he does, because he's going to continue to get run over, because he's not that dude to go stuff a big 300-pound dude running at him and stuff up a hole. Like, that's not what he does. He's excellent at getting by guys and getting to the quarterback, right? And he's fast enough to be in coverage. Like, Micah's a dog, like, really, but we got him out of position. That's why it goes back to Dan Quinn.
He ain't showed the best. He haven't showed it in the big
We haven't put him in a position to be successful in a big game. I can't say the same for Dak.
Okay. Coming up next on the Dak Haters show.
It ain't hate. It ain't hate. It's just what it is, man. Like, I didn't hate on him all year until he showed his face and showed the true colors again in them pressure moments. And the last 5 games of the season, like, we sucked besides against the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? We barely beat Detroit. We lost to Miami. We lost to we beat Philly, which is a bad team. You know? Like, we have not played very good in the past month. Like, straight up at all. You know what I'm saying? And it's because we played against higher competition. We barely beat Seattle. And they didn't even make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just telling you what I see. I stay on it. I'm just, it's what it is. I'm telling you about my eyeballs.
You're absolutely right. The linebackers didn't play good. The D-line didn't play good. See, I said this weeks ago. Our defense, the secondary is the strength of our defense. And when your secondary is the strength, you're going to have problems, because no matter how good you can cover, you got to have pressure on the passer. Did I say that about 8 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Our secondary is still the strength of our front seven is too weak.
Well, we ain't got a front seven. We got 6-7 dudes playing 80% of the game.
Then everybody keep telling me that Jonathan Hankins is a run stopper. Yeah. I couldn't tell when they played San Francisco because I couldn't tell when they played Buffalo that he was a run. I couldn't tell when they played Green Bay.
He wasn't in the Buffalo game.
Well, he was in the Green Bay game.
Yeah, he was.
Was he in the Miami game? Yeah, he was.
I don't know if
he was in the San Francisco game.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, I'm just saying. But they keep telling me, this is the whole thing. They keep telling me he's a run stopper. And do you know my question is, when is he going to stop the run?
But those teams attacked Michael Parsons and attacked our edges. So he had nothing to do with that.
No, those teams ran straight up the middle.
So that's how it goes back to coaching and scheming.
Yeah, on defense. Yeah. On that D-line. On that front seven on D-line. I ain't talking about Dak.
But this is Dak's whole problem. Nobody don't want to believe it. It's Jerry Jones.
Oh, yeah, we all believe it, but we don't want to say it.
Accomplished what he wants. Dallas is the most expensive sports franchise in the world. Worth the most money. And Jerry Jones is a businessman. What is business people in business for? Money. To make money.
Yeah,
he's not a football man. He's a businessman. As long as he put money before the business, Dallas is going to always struggle. I'm going to say this. As long as Jerry Jones is in that war room when they draft him, we are going to suck. Because over the last 20 years, name me the number one draft choices that we have absolutely hit on.
Michael,
D-Wire.
Yep.
And who else? CD. I can't.
CD,
That's 28 years. Zeke, okay, 4. Yeah, that's 28 years we hit on 4 draft choices.
I think the past Will McClay has done a great job.
Zach Martin.
I think Will McClay has done a great job in the draft.
I say we could say Tyron Smith, but he always had it.
Yeah, and this new
so
Smith kid that we got.
28 years we done hit on 7 draft choices.
Yeah, I mean it was a nice run. We sucked. It was a nice run before where we were horrible in the draft, but I think we passed that now. Now it's just we got to get him the quarterback.
We missed our last draft, Najee Smith.
So y'all don't want to see Trey Lance and what that young man can bring to the table? Like, come on now. After watching Jordan Love do what he did, he almost beat San Francisco. Like, Green Bay almost shocked the world.
Yeah, San Francisco, Green Bay, Jordan Love. this is what I want.
Like, y'all don't want to see nothing Jordan Love. Like, am I the only one that want to see Trey Lance?
This is what I want Trey Lance to do. I want Trey Lance to make Mike McCarthy want to see him. I want him to make Mike McCarthy. He see him every day.
Yeah.
We just see him on the weekends.
Yeah.
I want him to make Mike McCarthy want to see him.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
He out there. You know.
Yeah, it's some
I got him under contract for one more year.
But Noonish fan, we can talk about this all day.
All day.
Not only did Dak suck, the whole team sucked.
Yeah, listen, you know, it's
Yeah.
defense, I'm riding with you. Everybody, I'm riding with y'all. Dak, I tried to ride with you, but I had to jump out that car. But we going to keep this thing moving down the road. Did y'all get to watch that boy 8 go in this weekend against the Texans? That was a great game. Young Buck, hey, in Houston, y'all got something to look forward to. Boy, if we had C.J. Stroud, we might be in the Super Bowl this weekend. But,
Jones, you gonna drive me home?
hey,
Cause he finna get me drunk on this hill. I got a little lift in my cup, but he keep pouring more. More if out of that filth.
no, straight up. So we've been talking about Lamar Jackson, man, and him not being able to get over the hump, right? Him not being able to get that playoff win. He went out there and did it this week.
Man,
so
what?
man,
Yeah, he got one.
yeah.
He got one.
Yeah,
Now he 2 wins and 3 losses.
Hey,
And that's supposed to be so great.
he got to go face Jordan. Now he got to go beat Jordan. He got to beat Jordan now.
Well, do you know how you beat Jordan? You beat Larry Bird. And you be 3-0 against Jordan in the playoffs. That's how you beat Jordan. You got to beat Larry Bird. See, I know about sports. They can tell me all this stuff. The way to beat Michael Jordan, you got to beat Larry Bird. Because he's 3-0 against Michael Jordan. In the playoffs, see, this my nephew, Doc. I have to tussle him down all the time. I have to tussle him down all the time.
Lamar got to beat Jordan to get your respect. I already respect the man. I
respect him, but this is what I keep trying to get them. See, I got a little police in me, Doc, because I go by people, MO. I don't go by what you, Doc, you're a rapper. You done sold millions of records and all that. So I know you're a rapper. So if anybody say, what is D.O.C? He a rapper. But I can't go say, what is D.O.C? Oh, he's a football player. No, he's not. He's a rapper. So I go by what you've already done. People go by what these guys might do. Yeah. So I'm going to go what you already have done.
But with Lamar, you know what I'm saying?
Lamar, MO is that he done won 2 playoff games. And he lost 3. So what separates him from Dak Prescott at this moment?
Well, he hadn't played in the past 2 playoffs.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about what what I say. The MO. We ain't talking about but in the playoffs he has played in.
Yeah.
He's 2 wins and 3 losses.
What he has done is make plays in the playoffs. That's what he's done.
But he didn't win.
He won his last game because of him.
Dak got 2 wins in the playoffs too.
Not because of him. Go back and look at them scores in them games. Tell me Dak scored more than 21 points.
You better go look at Lamar. Before yesterday, his quarterback rating was 38% in the playoffs.
He got dogged by the Titans one year.
See, yeah.
You know, he got dogged. Like, he young buck, and he didn't have a team in the weapons.
Here we go with the young buck. Dak ain't never been young. Everybody been... Doc, I'm 68.
We ain't talking about that no more.
I used to be 4. Yeah. I used to be 4, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So blow up.
I'm saying this. Lamar Jackson
got 2 playoff wins.
Has 2 playoff wins, but most recently, he is 1-0 in these playoffs. Yeah. And he's carried his team. Yeah, and he had the best record in the league this year. Right?
No, the Baltimore Ravens did, not him.
The Baltimore Ravens he led his team to the best record in the league this year, right?
His defense is the number 1 defense. He's not the number 1 quarterback.
Hey.
So who led? I mean, that's all I'm saying.
He's got a great defense, no doubt.
Yeah.
But
he's got the number 1.
Yeah. He's got a great defense.
See, I had this argument. No, you know what it is? It's generational. Because these young guys, they think they know more than those old guys, and they don't. It's generational. No, I'm just...
No.
Go ahead.
Lamar, we're right in the middle because you about the same age as me.
Hey,
so we right in the middle.
Yeah, come on, jump in, Doc, because this right here.
No, y'all going after it, man.
That's how it go. That's how it go down over here.
See, I can't, especially with the Ravens, because it go back to the 5 fingers.
Yeah.
Lamar got 5 fingers now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like this is the best situation he's ever been in.
Absolutely.
Which means which might be why he's winning now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. He finna go against his biggest test.
That's right.
Absolutely.
If you beat Patrick Mahomes, and now you'll be 3-3.
Oh, so now it's beating Patrick Mahomes and not the Chiefs.
Huh? I'm using your analogy. Oh, let me switch.
I had to say something. No, what were you saying?
Hey.
If he beat Patrick Mahomes, what were you saying?
He'll be 3-3. He'll be 500 in the playoffs.
Yep.
The only way for him to get off the snide is he got to win the Super Bowl to even get above 500 in the playoffs. He's got to win the Super Bowl, and everybody that's 500 and below, I'm gonna put him in a category with Dak. You suck.
Wow.
Everybody that's 500 and below, I'm gonna put him in.
That's a lot of football.
So
players.
500 is 50%.
Yeah.
I mean, half the teams in the league are below average.
That's right.
Oh, no doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt about that.
So wait a minute. So that makes me wonder.
See, since 2016, he said Dak sucked, but since 2016, there were 3 quarterbacks won Super Bowl. Tom Brady won 2, Patrick Mahomes won 2, and what's his name won 1? Matthew Stafford. And I've been telling him the same thing. So I mean, all the rest of them suck.
I guess they better than Dak though, so he way at the bottom.
But they're not 12-4.
I don't care about the regular season.
That's what I'm saying. I don't either.
Playoffs.
I don't either. I don't either. That's why I'm critical of Lamar, because he's 2-3. Because I don't care about the regular season. I don't care about you being 14-3. I don't care about that.
The
I need you
difference
to win
between
the playoffs.
those two is they win because of him. He's also got a good defense.
But it wasn't in the playoffs.
But he makes plays.
But it wasn't in the playoffs. It
I'm
was in the
talking.
regular season.
I can only talk about the last game.
Yeah, okay, the last.
Did Lamar make
We're
plays?
gonna show see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
In a short period of time.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to go pick the games.
Yeah.
I'm picking Kansas City already.
You pick Kansas City.
Until somebody beat Kansas City, you got to prove you can beat them. Because so far, ain't nobody beat them in no big game.
I think Baltimore beat him in the regular season. If I
I
recall.
don't care about regular season.
Ric Flair used to say, you got to beat the man, you got to beat the man.
We don't care about that.
What'd you say, Jay?
So Ric Flair used to say, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm gonna put
Hey,
my
y'all don't want me to start strutting across here. Like Rick Flair.
Yeah. So that game was great. It was good to see. I know that Houston's got a great future. They got a rookie coach, a rookie quarterback,
Green Bay got a
and
great future.
And we're gonna get to them in this. We're gonna get to that game.
Green Bay got a nice future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on and jump over there. Let's go on and jump on Green Bay. Yeah, man. Green Bay got the youngest team in the league.
Do they?
Yeah.
Y'all got the
Youngest team in the league. And Aaron Jones is running like they didn't energize him.
Yeah,
as running back.
Defense.
Yeah, and I mean they pretty much same thing that happened to Buffalo happened to them, right? They lost due to a kick, right?
Oh,
Missed kick.
Jordan Love looked fantastic
Oh
out there
my gosh,
against
man.
us.
Yeah,
And
San Francisco.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can just tell like coaching everything is, and it was a build up because Green Bay didn't look anything like that early in the season. Right. Matter of fact, I think they had a losing record early in the season.
Yeah, until the last 6-7
And
weeks.
then, Jordan Love, they went on that streak, and they got hot.
Yeah.
Everybody got on the same page. They bought into the system. Everybody was playing their role, playing their position, and you see what took place. They came in here, kicked our butts in AT&T Stadium, and then almost went to San Francisco and did the same thing when nobody gave them a chance. Nobody.
Did you know this fact?
What's that?
Green Bay got more playoff wins in AT&T than the Cowboys.
Yes,
They
sir.
got
Yeah.
3.
I didn't
Green Bay
know
got
that.
3 playoff wins in the AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, they own us, and we've never beat them in that stadium,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
That was what's the what name we seen at
Antonio Freeman?
yeah, he told us that before we went to the stadium.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't never beat us there.
Oh, man, he set the tone.
Yeah.
Planted that seed.
Man.
And that bad boy, he watered that junk too, because it was raining that day.
Oh my God.
But
That mud sprouted, but that was a really good game as well. It was really good playoffs, man, period. The 49ers, of course, everybody expected them to win. But they lost one of their key players, which is D.O.C. Samuel.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Huge. That was the first game they've won without him. Like, they haven't, but he started
played
that
half
game.
of the game.
Yeah.
But they haven't won a full game without Debo Samuels in 2 years.
Yeah.
A full game that he did not start. They haven't won it. I think they're 0-5 with Debo Samuels.
So is he like hands down an MVP? Like, should he be? Like, quite honestly,
Well,
it's the best team in the NFC. You can't win a game without this guy.
It all depends on what you think MVP means.
I mean, that's valuable to me. If we can't win without you,
too.
you know?
I said it way earlier when they start saying Prudy is Purdy, how you say his name, might be MVP, might be Lamar. And I'm like, okay.
Well, it look like they can't win without Debo.
Yeah, it seems like they can't win without Debo.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty wild. But it was cool to see Green Bay compete out there, man. I was hoping they would win, but, you know, they say this Super Bowl conspiracy is alive and well right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we got the San
But you know, the
Francisco
only
colors
people
and
that
Ravens
always
colors.
bring up the Super Bowl conspiracy theory
What was that?
is the people that the team lost.
Yeah.
The people team win, they'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. They say next year the colors are red and green or something like that.
Because if the conspiracy work for you, it's not so bad. It's only bad when it don't work for you.
Yeah, no doubt.
You can ask
No doubt. No doubt. But yeah, that was a fun game to watch as well. We had I think the Lions, man. The Baker Mayfields. That boy there, man. He fun to watch. Even though nobody really commits to him. He's like a side chick. Baker Mayfield like the side chick. The NFL side chick. You know what I mean? It's like
He'll a lot of fun, but you don't want to pay his bills.
You don't want to commit to him. You know?
Fun, but guess what? You gonna pay your bill?
Yeah, you don't want to commit to that dude, man. And I don't know why, because he took an ugly girlfriend to the playoffs deep. You know, Cleveland Browns, right?
Yeah.
That's the ugliest girlfriend in the league. I can't tell you the last time they were in the Super Bowl.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Never been in the Super Bowl.
But he took him and had I don't know if y'all remember that game he had against Pat Mahomes, but it basically came down to who's going to have the ball last type of situation. Right? This was 2 years ago in the playoffs, right? Before Cleveland decided to sign Deshaun Watson and bring him on board and send a side chick on to L.A., you know. And then Baker went to L.A. They didn't want to commit to him. He went Monday Night Football, showed up that week and won a Monday Night Football game.
Yeah.
It's like, who does this? And came back to win that game. Didn't even know the dude's names on his team. You know, a lot like what my guy was doing in Minnesota this year. Dobbs, yeah.
Yeah, when he first
Yeah,
came
he was
in.
killing it.
Yeah.
He killed us.
Yeah, he did. In Arizona, man. Like, I don't know what it is against the NFC West with the Cowboys, man. They got a real physical style of football.
Yeah.
And we are very finesse, man. I wish we could do something to switch that up.
Yeah, man.
We gotta get out that finesse mode, man.
Yeah.
Speaking about them Cowboys, but nah, man, the Lions, man, very, very excited and happy for those guys. City of Detroit needs a win. Eminem crunk right now.
Yeah, he is.
That boy hype, boy. I ain't seen them put on the Lions jersey until this year. Eminem been in the game since 01. They ain't claimed the Lions until right now.
Man, you know they gotta love their Lions, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, great, man.
Oh, yeah. My best friend, a Lions fan, I didn't know it until now. It's like, bro, I heard you talk about the Pistons. I heard you talk about the Tigers. I ain't ever heard you mention the Lions until today.
The
I ain't
Detroit
watched the
Red
Lions.
Wings, you probably talk about that.
I ain't watched the Lions game since Barry Sanders.
Yeah. That he was a dog.
He was the dog.
So this is the debate.
We're going to talk about that, too.
This is the debate.
That was a debate, too.
Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. Who the go?
I'm not doing
Who the
that.
top? You got to give me an answer. Come on now. You can't just back out.
Both of them is number one. You know what? Both of them is number one.
Yeah, why you say that? That's just how you gonna answer that? We ain't got a 1A, 1B?
Hey, see.
Because Emmett got the thing and Barry is the truth.
See, he's a super Michael Jordan fan.
Yeah.
And the first thing that Michael Jordan fans always bring up to me, he got 6 rings. I'm going to take that 6-ring brush and paint it on him. He got 3, Barry got none.
True.
Barry is not a third down back. When a linebacker's going to blitz, you got to take Barry out. You don't have to take Emmett out.
Barry don't catch too well either.
Emmett picked up a lot of blitzing linebackers. I'm not going to say Barry can't. I'm going to say he didn't. Emmett, on 3rd and 1, you can leave Emmett in the game and give it to him. On 3rd and 3, you can leave Emmett in the game and give it to him.
Yep.
On 3rd and 8, you can leave Emmett in the game.
And let him block.
Because he can either block, swing out the backfield.
Yep.
You can't do all that with Barry.
Yeah.
So Emmett simplifies the game.
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say it like
we
this.
don't know because
Well, they
Emmett
never-
always had all of that around him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Barry
this is what
never had all of that around him.
everybody always tell me that Emmett had so much around him. But let me say this to you, Doc. You know, when Emmett got here, Troy Aikman was here. Michael Irvin was here. Nate Newton was already here. And Mark Tuinay was already here. Wasn't nobody accusing Nate Newton and Mark Tuinay of being great until Emmett came. Do you remember what Nate Newton's nickname used to be? The Kitchen. Because he was so fat and wasn't doing nothing. That was his nickname. So when Emmett came, that left side of the line was already there. They wasn't blocking for no.
You didn't mention Larry Allen, man.
No, he wasn't here when Emmett came. No, I'm talking about when Emmett got to the team.
First got here.
When he first got here, that
But see,
left
when
side
Emmett
was.
first got here, they wasn't great.
So you say
They got great when the other man came, and then
No,
they
Eric
supposed to do
Williams
that.
came before. No, they got great before Eric Williams and Larry Allen came.
because Emmett was
Look
here.
at-
Because
yeah.
Emmett helped them
See,
out.
this is the
You know
first
how to-
thing. People
as a
always
running
say,
back, you know how to you
yeah,
can set up
people always
blocks.
say, people always say Barry didn't have it. Detroit was a playoff team. You know they beat Dallas their first trip to the playoffs. Detroit beat Dallas.
Who was the quarterback?
I didn't know that. Was
Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman was?
Look it up.
You talking about
Yeah.
the year after they went 1-15, the following year, the third season?
No, Emmett first year was at 91 or 92. Whichever Emmett first year, the Cowboys went to the playoffs, which they didn't go them other 2 years when Emmett wasn't here. Then when Emmett came, they went to the playoffs and lost to Detroit. So Detroit had a good team.
Yeah.
Everybody quit saying Barry didn't have nothing. He did. He had a playoff team.
Yeah.
But then now Dallas traded Herschel Walker and
got-
came up with all these draft picks.
Got 10
That's when all
dudes.
and then they say, oh, well,
So wait a
Detroit didn't have,
minute.
huh?
Emmett and Herschel Walker was on the team at the same time.
They traded Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
yeah.
And then they got all those draft
Yeah,
shots.
yeah.
So
built the team out.
it's like this here. You know, Emmett did a lot. And that left side was not great until he got here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, while he was here, look it up. I know what I'm talking about. Every single game that Emmitt Smith missed, Dallas Cowboys lost. Do you remember the year he held out? And they lost their first two games.
Yeah.
Emmett came back, they won 14 in a row, and they won the Super Bowl. I mean, it's a lot. Those guys wasn't that good when Emmett wasn't there. I'm just saying it like that. And it's not that I'm not trying to see it. People think when you take one guy over another one, you're trying to say that this guy is better.
No.
I'm talking about what he did, and Emmett simplifies your game as a coach.
Yeah.
Because when you take Barry out on third, now you got to have a whole nother personnel grouping.
Yeah.
You got to teach them to play. Emmett makes it easier for the coach. And this is the thing too. I know a few offensive linemen, and each one I've talked to said I would rather block for Emmett than Barry because you know what Emmett gonna be. You don't know what Barry gonna be.
Very
you
true.
know, no, I'm just saying. So Emmett simplifies the game,
Yeah.
and that's what happens in football a lot. Coaches and players try to complicate the game, and the game is really simple, stupid.
Yeah, Emmett
You
keeps
know,
the.
I mean,
Emmett
not
keeps
you.
the-
I'm just saying.
No,
you know
no, I
that
get
kid,
it.
Stevie.
I get it.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Emmett keeps you on schedule. Well,
Yeah,
Barry,
Emmett.
he might make a play or he might lose 5
See,
yards.
for me, it's about the gift.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the gift.
Because the game is
Oh, is
something different, right?
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
those are plays drawn up on I'm talking about the gift.
Oh, yeah, just
It's
so
what
far.
makes him- it's
Now, if you're
what-
talking about
That
just,
shake the Bear got.
now, if
Yeah.
you're just talking about handing Barry the ball and running, you ain't talking about third down packages. You ain't talking about catching out the backfield.
Barry's the most
You ain't
gifted
talking
runner
about-
ever.
Oh, I ain't gonna necessarily say that, but
Who you gonna put in there to do with Barry? Though I know Jim Brown was cold, but Barry did stuff. I done
Well,
seen
see,
Barry
it's
come
like
out of
when you
piles
say-
of 30 million. It ain't even 30 million on the
You know,
field.
It's hard for me to ever say that somebody is the best ever.
Yeah.
Because there is really no evidence to that.
Man,
That's the
Bullet
one
Bob
you
Hayes,
like the
too.
most.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
because
right.
this is the thing. Walter Payton, man, when you go see that
Walter
man run,
Payton
it's
was a
hard to
dog,
say
too.
that somebody's better. You might like him better.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to even say Walter Payton is the best.
I mean, Walter Payton, you'd have to say Earl Campbell. You
Yeah,
know,
Earl
that's-
Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did gotta say,
But-
nobody want to talk about OJ because of the
I'll talk
off the
about
field
OJ.
stuff. But
He innocent.
OJ's up there too.
Yeah, boy was found in it. He wasn't guilty of that, was he?
Nah, that's
We can bring up OJ all day.
Yeah, I mean,
Hearst
I'm just saying, I said people don't like to.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll bring him up. But OJ's up there too.
OJ was cold.
So
Eric
for me
Dixon
to
was
say
cold.
that this guy's the best ever, I mean, the first thing, we'd have to see them all run behind the same line.
That's right.
We'd have to see them all play with the same quarterback and
That's
receiver.
right. That's
because
right.
this is the thing, Barry may have played against Aiden in the box more than Emmett did.
Yeah.
Because Emmett had Michael Irvin and Jay Novacek. Barry might not have had those guys. So all that just for me personally, us old school. See, I'm old and country, Doc. I'm finna tell you this right now on that. So I'm finna look in the camera. Noonish fans, I'm old and I'm country, and it's hard to change me. And for me to sit up and say that this guy is better than everybody ever played this position, and they didn't play against the same players, and they didn't play with the
like
same
Jordan.
players.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct.
That's why we go in all the time, because I'm quick to be like, Jordan, the best to ever do it. Period.
Now that's
Hands down.
bro. That's an argument.
Yeah.
That is a argument.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think Jordan is the apex
Yeah.
of where all them boys was climbing. But and those other boys that played in those earlier eras, they was playing against competition that wasn't as good as them.
Yeah.
That was winning
Yeah.
10, 11 rings in a row.
Yeah, man. And Bill Russell.
Well, and then the reason they wasn't playing it,
Phil
it wasn't
Jackson
even
won
Bill
like
Russell.
10
See, and this is the whole thing I see about that.
5 rings when he
Go
played.
look at the 50 greatest. The ones with the most rings had the most teammates up there.
Wow.
Look
that's
at
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
Bill Russell got 11 rings. He had Sam Jones, Casey Jones. He played with John Havlicek. Somebody I'm missing. He had 5 or 6 guys up there that he had played with.
Yeah.
Magic got Kareem and James Worthy up there.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan got
Scotty and Dennis.
Dennis and Scotty up there.
Was
Who did Clyde Drexler have up there?
Kersey.
I mean, you see
Terry
what I'm saying? It's a whole lot.
Kevin Duckworth.
It's a lot easier to be. That's the same way. Oh, we got a subject. I'm gonna say that for the next subject.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to all that kind of conversation. I just love top sports, and I'm gonna tell you this, Doc. I can talk a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea.
Yeah.
And it's hard to talk more sugar, honey, iced tea. I'm old school. That's what we grow up doing. In West Dallas, you got some dudes that talk so much shit, you be like, God, be quiet. But he's still going.
Sound like my son right now.
Yeah.
But hey, happy for you, Detroit Lions. Y'all playoffs,
yes,
man.
yes.
Hey, everybody knew. Hey, this Buffalo heartache, man. They got the best fans in the nation. Shout out Buffalo Bills. No way in the world Dallas Cowboy fans would donate to the Kickers' favorite charity after missing a kick like that to lose that game.
Wow.
It ain't happening.
No.
But Buffalo Bills fans, y'all are real for that one.
Buffalo used to missing kicks.
Yeah. Hey,
You was watching the game.
that wide right. Hey, as soon as I lined up, that's the first thing I thought about was wide right.
I said it. Don't you remember?
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
Buffalo known for wide right and wide left.
Yeah.
Boop, wide right.
Wide
I said
right.
it right at
Ball
the-
game. It's like, oh, no.
I was like, oh.
It's like an instant replay. but Lawrence Taylor wasn't on the other side of the field this time, It's like, God, dog, this is crazy, man. But great game again, man. Again, I can't say, I can't blame that one on Josh Allen. That's why I can't put Josh Allen and Dak in the same category, because Josh goes out there and makes plays. I don't want to jump into the whole subject right now, but I'm just saying.
He lost, though. He lost. His team lost.
His team did lose.
His team lost.
He made plays.
500 in the playoff. That's the only I give
But
him.
he's playing against Jordan, and that's tough, right? You can't say Charles Barkley sucked, because Charles Barkley might have a ring if he didn't have to face Jordan.
Well, Larry Bird got some rings and he faced Jordan. How about that? Isaiah Thomas got rings. He faced Jordan.
They didn't face peak Jordan.
Oh, see, there we go. With a different brush. There we go. Changing brushes.
Did he face peak Jordan? Did Larry Bird face 96 Jordan?
So let me ask you this. When was peak Jordan?
What was they saying?
Hold on. See, Doc, I had to ring the bell, school in. Ring the bell, school. Okay, so when was so you tell me when peak Jordan was?
93,
No.
94, 95, 96.
No.
When? 92?
1988.
Oh, I can't say that now. He
Look it up.
wasn't winning no championship. He was just doing the most for his team at that point.
Michael Jordan won the scoring title. He was Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
And he was MVP. Now, what's more peak than that? That's 1988. Go look what happened to Jordan in the
He
playoffs.
had to do all that. He got beat up by the Pistons. Everybody know that.
Okay. Well, when was peak Jordan? When do you get better than leading the league? You're the best defense and offensive player.
When you get better players around you.
Oh, I thought you could will to win. No, see, this is the whole thing. He'll tell me that Jordan had the will to win.
Oh, he did.
How come he 0-3 against Boston? He didn't want to win those?
Hey,
he didn't want to win those?
He was broken down, man. He can't do too much by himself.
Oh, see? Why he didn't? See, this is the whole thing. It's easy to see. This is the whole thing. It's easy to wheel Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman.
Absolutely.
But it's harder to wheel them guys. See, and then they'll say, well, Jordan made Scottie Pippen better. Why he didn't make the guy that played before Scottie better?
Because he wasn't Scottie. He didn't have
but then that means Scottie was good.
Yeah.
So that means Scottie was good on the
Scottie was good.
It had nothing to do with Jordan,
Yeah,
right?
he was good.
Did you include the slam dunk contest in your Pete Jordan?
Yeah,
Slam dunk contest was
he did all that.
That was 88 too?
That was his best year that he got. And not only did he get beat in the playoffs, he got swept in the first round.
Well,
at peak Jordan. Because his teammate. That's why I keep telling J.A., you are no better than your teammate.
That's the truth.
You are no better than your teammate.
And I can't deny that. But Jordan in them finals, Jordan was 6-0.
Okay,
that's peak Jordan to me.
This is what Michael Jordan fans do. They talk about what he did do, but what he didn't do, they exclude that. When he got beat 3 times in the first round, nobody want to talk about that. Do you know what I see all the time? I see Kevin Garnett say, "Oh, I was playing with what's the guy that won the dunk off?" Anyway, and then I told him.
J.R. Ryder?
When that was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
He told J.R. Ryder, he said, J.R. Ryder was killing Michael.
Yeah.
And then he said it out loud in front of Mike. Oh, you killing him, J.R.? He ain't nothing.
Oh,
And then Mike came back and killed him. Oh, you can't say that to Michael Jordan. Yes, you can. Go look at what Rex Chapman did to him.
Oh, I saw
Rex
that.
Chapman told him, you can't guard me. And then he went and told Scottie, y'all better put somebody else on me because he can't do it. And he put 40 on Jordan.
Yeah.
He put 40.
But what Jordan do to Rex Chapman when they went right back to Chicago?
He didn't put 40 on him.
He put 30-something on him. He put
He
30-something
didn't put
on
40
him.
on him.
Yeah, Rex Chapman killed him in that game.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
we can always take highlights and make somebody look good. That's all I'm saying. So if I take that highlight and show it to everybody, this dude killed Michael Jordan. But if you look at Rex Chapman's career, he didn't do that but one time.
Well, Kansas City, Buffalo's kicker had a low
The
night.
Holy Ghost that night.
Yeah, that night he had
Yeah,
that.
night he
because
had
Rex Chapman, it was no consistency. He saved all his energy for that one game.
For that
season.
one moment in time.
That was his championship game that season.
And sometimes they come
Sometimes
out
that's all
like
it
that.
takes.
Yeah.
But you know what he could always go around and say? Man, I killed Michael Jordan. I killed him.
That one time.
Yeah.
And he don't talk about that time he got killed next time he went to Chicago.
They don't. Hey, that's it. Hey, but check this out.
I died that
When
day.
after the last time you heard somebody say against the best competition that Michael Jordan faced in his life, the Detroit Pistons and the Boston Celtics, that he's in the playoffs, not in regular season. He's 1 win and 6 losses. Nobody's going to say that. And that was in the 80s. And this is how we looked at it. And see, Michael Jordan like the mafia. You know what? How the mafia is? When you go see the movie and they shooting people down on the street in New York, oh, it's a violin playing in the background, somebody slinging soul music. It's so romantic.
Yeah.
But in real time, no people were running, screaming, hollering for their life.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the way Michael Jordan is. Now, years later, he didn't have no flaws in his game. He didn't lose nothing. But in real time, this is what guys my age. I'm 68 now. This is what guys we were saying. Oh, Michael done waited his turn.
Yeah.
Larry gone and Isaiah gone.
Yeah.
See, and this is the thing, in the 90s, everybody want to talk about who Will Chamberlain beat up on. Go look at some of the rosters in the 90s who Michael beat up on. Man, Charlotte Hornet had Muggsy Bogues, and they was about the third or fourth best.
They had Larry Johnson, you know.
But
They had
they also-
Lonzo Mourning, you
But
know.
they also had Muggsy Bogues as their starting guard.
Muggsy was
against
cold.
Michael.
Muggsy was cold.
Come
5'3".
But this is what I'll also say. The teams that Michael Jordan beat will never be confused with the ones he lost to. Portland, Seattle, Phoenix, they will never be
Utah
confused.
Jazz.
Utah, they will never be confused as good as the Boston Celtics in the 80s or Detroit.
They couldn't because of Jordan. That's all I'm saying. They can't be confused because they lost to Jordan.
But
Jordan became those guys.
But
Jordan
then
became those Pistons, became those Celtics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He became the people that defeated him.
Yeah, but he had to go through the gauntlet. He had to get through the struggle to get to the the kingdom. Nobody ever knocked him off that mountaintop until he retired.
Sure they did.
You talking about the one year you came back from baseball? That don't count.
Why don't count?
Because he played half a season.
Huh?
He wasn't even number 23 that year, so that don't count.
So why?
45 Jordan don't even matter.
See, didn't I just
Only on some shoes.
See, didn't I just say what Jordan didn't do don't count against him, just what he did do count for him.
Hey, I tell you what, the year he wasn't there, them Bulls sure enough lost. They didn't even come close to what they
Yes, they did. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals the year he wasn't there.
and got beat.
Yeah, got beat.
Yeah.
And then when he was there, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals and got beat. And do you know what they did the
By
next year?
Shaq.
And then, but do you know what they did the next year? They went and got Dennis Rodman and James Edwards, and then they beat Shaq.
Yep.
So don't say Shaq.
Had to
You
make
ain't no
him
better
adjust
than your teammates.
Had to make
You
him
gotta have
adjust
good teammates. I don't care who you are.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah, good teammates,
the
man.
Bills need a better kicker.
Yeah,
And they might have-
and they need a better quarterback.
Or they might still be
because
playing.
you know Josh Allen did fumble in that game. He went back to the old. He is a turnover machine. Josh Allen fumbled in that game.
Josh had a great game. He had a great game
Until he
outside
fumbled.
that fumble and that one bad deal.
That
look at
phone
that.
was horrible.
Yeah, it
Yeah, that
was.
fumble was horrible.
Yeah, it was. It was a bad deal. But, he had
But
a
that's
great
what
game.
Josh do. He turned it over all. He done led the league the last 4 years in turnover.
I take Josh Allen in Dallas right now.
What?
Absolutely.
Hey,
I take him right now.
Me and you was looking at the same thing. Skip Bayless wouldn't say that. You see when
Skip Bayless.
when they asked
You
me,
can't listen to Skip Bayless.
no,
He
Richard Sherman said, "Okay, we'll
What
give
you say
you
about
Josh
Jerry
Allen."
Jones? Skip Bayless a businessman. He just doing it for the money. He don't
but you
believe
see,
what he's saying.
But when he was criticizing Dak, then Richard Sherman said, "Well, we'll give you Josh Allen." Skip said, "Do you want Josh Allen?" Skip wouldn't say yes. Skip
I take
say
him. I
yes.
take him right now.
I won't. It ain't no evidence.
Right now.
But anyway, let's move on.
Kansas City won.
Kansas
Moving
City
on.
won.
So this weekend we got the AFC and the NFC. Right? So this is what we call who you got. All right? And we'll start with our guests because we are very hospitable people down here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So we got first in the AFC, we got Kansas City versus Baltimore. Doc, who you taking in that game?
Well, man, look here. Unc has really made his case.
Yeah.
But my heart say,
I said the same thing. I know what you're gonna say about your heart.
my heart say,
I said the same thing.
Lamar finally got enough to fight with,
Yeah.
and he gonna get over that hump.
So you got Baltimore in that one.
Yes, right.
That's what your heart say. What your brain say?
My brain says it's gonna be a slug out.
It's gonna be hard.
It's go.
It's gonna be hard.
Cause that man over there,
Pat Mahomes.
yeah, man.
Hey, I just heard Mad Dog, the historian, say he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
See, there we go again.
Yeah, the historian. He put him over Tom Brady. You know, just because of his ability and what his winning percentage is right now. I think Bart Starr is the only person that has a higher winning
If
percentage.
he get past these Ravens,
It's gonna be tough.
Hey.
that's saying a
It'll be tough
whole
for him
lot.
too. Yeah, yeah,
Now I seen him play a Super Bowl game against Brady, right?
yeah,
Where it looked like he was a regular human in that game.
yeah. He was a young
Oh,
buck,
talking
and,
when,
and not just Brady, but
When
he.
Tampa Bay beat them.
No, it's when New
No, in the
England beat him.
AFC Championship.
Yeah,
New England beat him.
that's
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah, the AFC
Yeah,
Championship.
Belichick can beat anybody on. You know, he know how to
When he got the
scheme.
players.
Yeah,
can beat anybody when he got the players.
he can scheme a defense and
When he got the
shut you
players.
down.
You know.
Yeah,
Lamar got a team this year. You said the number one defense, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah, they know one defense.
yeah. So you taking Baltimore in that one?
Absolutely.
Who you got in this NFC matchup? We got San Fran and Detroit. San Fran might be without Debo.
See, now it got good. You know, now it's a toss up.
Yeah,
You know, and Detroit deserve a shot at the Super Bowl.
we got E40 versus Eminem right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's dirty.
Yeah,
Hey.
you know they talking.
Yeah, I think if Debo ain't playing, man, that's a hard call.
That's
man.
hard. It's
Yeah,
hard.
that's hard.
It's hard.
I'm not sure if Debo is a maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe.
He might play.
Yeah, because
Yeah, he might
he
play.
doesn't have a broken. It was like a broken shoulder, a broken something, but he doesn't. It came back. negative. So he's
No, San Fran. If Debo plays, San Fran gonna win the game.
yeah, no doubt,
Hands down.
Yeah.
If he don't, it's
Toss up.
Toss up.
Toss up.
If he get hurt in that bitch, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And he gonna come in
But if he playing things, stay true to form, it's gonna be San Francisco in the ball.
So Doc calling a conspiracy: the San Francisco and Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl.
That's it. It's CON.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. Who you got, Jay?
I kind of lean the same way.
Yeah. You riding the same?
I feel like it's a Lamar Chase. It's a Lamar Chase year.
Yeah.
And that lack of Debo doesn't look good for the.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts when they don't have him, man.
So
Hurt bad.
Yeah, it ain't good. It ain't good.
Yeah,
my question is that if it is a Ravens and Lions Super Bowl, who's going to come back and say, "Oh, that was a throwaway Super Bowl"? That doesn't count. Because somebody will.
I mean, a San Francisco fan.
You know, when you make it to the Super Bowl, it can't be thrown away.
Man, you had to get there.
You beat everybody.
Yeah.
I
Period.
mean, people always come up with different stuff, but no matter how bad you get beat in the Super Bowl, you beat everybody else. So what they say about y'all?
That boy Jared Goff was sure have to feel good about himself.
Hey, that's something else you got to think about because he's already been to one Super Bowl and won. Did he win a Super Bowl?
No, he lost.
Oh, he lost. He lost, right?
That's why the Rams went and got Stafford, which I didn't understand. That.
Yeah, because he just went back and beat Stafford this year. You know, and he's got a future. Stafford's about done.
Stafford done, yeah.
Stafford about done. So yeah, that didn't make too much sense. So who you got? Who you got in this matchup?
Well, you know, I said this
These
last
matchups.
week. I said it earlier. Somebody beat Kansas City. My heart, I want Lamar to beat. I want Lamar to win the Super Bowl so I can quit saying that he ain't done it.
Yep.
I want to stop. But I'm just saying what did happen.
Yeah.
I want Lamar to win.
Yeah.
My heart is with you, Lamar, but my mind saying Kansas City. So I'm going to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Because if I had to bet money, I would bet on Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the way Patrick Mahomes plays, man, you know, I'm going to say it like this. About 5 weeks ago, we thought Kansas City was coached.
Done. Mm-hmm.
But, and you know, and I came on here, and I done got caught up in a lot of stuff about, you know, these guys shouldn't be fussing. Then I had to think, every sports team I ever played on, man, if we didn't cuss and fuss on the sideline, we'd be in the locker room. And I'm going to tell you this. If you think about it, ever since Patrick Mahomes cussed and throwed his helmet, Kansas City been playing better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, boys got that act right in their system. They see him acting,
They're
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, because they say, because this is the thing, Patrick Mahomes have done it.
Yeah.
So hold up, man. If we want
I gotta check myself.
Yeah, we got to make the man that done it before. We got to get him happy.
My boy throwing
Let
the
me ask
fit.
you a question though. Has he ever done it against this level and
That's what we finna find out.
won?
That's what we finna find out.
That Baltimore game.
I mean, because it was.
Cause you ain't going in this motherfucker with a cape on, breathing it. You Superman with a red sun now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I ain't trying to say it's gonna be no walk in the park.
Yeah.
But just until somebody actually do it, it's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah.
Man. You know, but that boy be playing, man. I see them do some stuff. I was like, oh man.
I think
Because
you might
this
be
is
finna
the
get some cussing and fussing out there.
Yeah, when I looked at Buffalo and Kansas City play, Patrick Mahomes is not as big as Josh Allen.
No.
He ain't as fast as Josh Allen.
No.
He don't have the gun that Josh Allen got.
He got a gun though.
I mean, yeah, but he don't have the gun Josh Allen got.
That boy 75 on his knees.
But this is what Patrick Mahomes got. This is what Patrick Mahomes got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he made one play when he was running to the right.
Oh, he threw that mug out of bag.
And he felt the guy grab his ankle. He switched hands. And this is what he had to decide in a split second. Am I close enough to the line of scrimmage just to push the ball? Because if it don't go past the line of scrimmage, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
But if he would have been 4 feet back, it wouldn't have worked. So all this is split second decision. He like, okay, that's a line of scrimmage. I got enough time to switch his hand, just push it.
Everybody
can't make them kind of decisions.
Everybody else out there thinking. Pat Mahomes out there playing.
Yeah.
He out there playing like at the park with his homeboy.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like the arm angles he's throwing at, like, no look passes. Like, who does that?
Yeah, bro.
And that 30-something yard he run, and that 30-something yard he ran on the left side, when he came right there, the guy was coming straight forward.
Yeah.
Did like that. The guy turned his head that way,
Took
that
off.
way.
Yeah.
And when he was running down the sideline, I was like, look how slow he is.
Yeah, but give him
then going down the sideline, he was running just enough to stay behind his block.
Yep.
He's faster than that, but he did not run as he was smart enough. Let me just stay right.
Let me keep
He
getting
was
in
looking
yards.
slow.
Yeah.
He was looking everything, but he gained 20 something.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, so that boy, plays like that just say,
yeah, he's
till you
special.
beat him.
Yeah.
He's special beat him.
Yeah, he gonna have to have all of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
he do. He got it all. He done proved. I mean, he gonna have to have it all.
Yeah, he gonna have to have all of that. Where they playing at?
They play in Baltimore.
Yeah, they playing in Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
Yeah, it's no,
I mean, but wait a minute. They
It's
still
cold
gotta
in
get
both.
past- They still got to get past Texas, though, right?
Who?
Baltimore.
No, Baltimore
No,
won
this
that game,
this
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, this
they
is-
won that one.
and
Yeah,
then,
it's the AFC Championship.
Detroit,
Next
and
game
San
Super Bowl
Francisco.
after this one. Who you
Yeah.
got in there? That's another one. And then Campbell Soup Boys.
I want Detroit. It's
Yeah, that's
another
your
heart and mind thing.
Yeah.
My heart is with Detroit, but my mind telling me I better go with San Fran.
My ain't
Man.
telling me no. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I see. I got to ride with you on that one.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
because I don't like San Francisco. I just don't.
Yeah.
I
can't
mean,
stand
you know,
San
because they rivalry with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, no doubt. No
and
doubt.
it broke my heart for Green Bay to come in and do us like that. And that's my first time last week in my life pulling for the Green Bay Packers. Because the Green Bay Packers beat the Cowboys in this, 65 for the NFLJ. It wasn't no Super Bowl.
The
They beat
Ice
us
Bowl?
The Ice
for
Bowl.
the- They beat us for the NFL championship.
Yeah.
And then the year they went to the Super Bowl, they beat us again.
Yeah.
So
Nah, ain't no
you
Packer
know,
fan,
now,
ain't,
and then Brett Favre,
Packer
we
the
owned
same
him,
fan.
but still that Packer sting is kind of. And then they came in here with Dez catch, no catch, and beat
Yeah.
us. So you know,
I can't
but that's
lie.
my first time I ever pulled for the Packers.
It felt great seeing the Cowboys, San Fran, and Green Bay back in the playoffs.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
it didn't play out funny.
Wrong.
Yeah, played out wrong.
Wrong. All the way wrong.
The NFC East, it used to be the NFC Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that ain't
it's the NFC least.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
man. At least. But my picks, man. Hey, I love Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? I got some stories to tell y'all offline, but I don't want to see Pat Mahomes go home. That's a Texas boy, you know. But we talking about wins and losses and who gonna win this game. I think Baltimore's gonna win this game quite easily, actually. I think Baltimore gonna win this game by at least 13 points.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that much of Lamar. He's got weapons around him finally, like he's never had before. Mark Andrews is probably going to be back because he came back last week. They just didn't play him. He's been hurt for the past 8-9 weeks, right? So that's his number one target back. And that young buck has developed the guy that Lively, number 80.
Oh yeah.
He's a dog. So
Yeah,
he's got another weapon that he didn't know he had
He's the one
due to
that,
Mark Andrews' injury.
Number 80, Lively.
Right? Yeah.
He's the same one that caught the pass silver to CD Mitch.
Yeah, that dude.
On the
And
right
then-
side.
and then
He
they got-
caught the pass like this.
They got Zay Flowers, you know. They got he's got weapons, and that's fun to watch. He hadn't had that before. And his offensive coordinator, he's got a guy that's just cutting them loose, letting them throw the ball, and not that run heavy offense that we're accustomed to seeing
Well, like I said, I know Lamar.
Jackson playing. So this is Lamar Jackson's year right now, right? So I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens in that game, and I got to go with San Fran just because nobody. Nobody.
Conspiracy.
Nobody thinks Detroit's gonna win that game. You know, and shout out to Detroit Lions. I just don't think y'all gonna win, and I'm just trying to make my
But
picks
this is what I can say about Detroit. Detroit well coached, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Detroit
And they
is well
believe.
coached.
They believe in their
Yeah.
coach. They
Yeah,
believe in
yeah.
what they're doing, and that goes a long way until you run up against some dogs. I think San Francisco has the best linebacker in the NFC. Greenlaw. That boy there is a beast.
What's in
Number 57.
57.
And number 54 is a
I
dog.
was gonna say
They got the
54
best
ain't bad
linebacker
either.
crew in the league to me. And so
San
I
Francisco?
love absolutely.
Oh no.
Who got better? Who got a better?
Quinn and
Quinn and Smith. Yeah, they good. They good. But I
I'm
give
going
it.
with Baltimore linebacker because this is why. Baltimore beat the brakes off of them. That's why.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean,
we ain't talking about Super Bowl pick now. You know, that's a different
No,
story.
I'm just talking about. No, I'm talking about. That's why I'm gonna pick Baltimore linebackers.
Yeah.
Over theirs, because they.
Oh, yeah.
When they met head to head, Baltimore linebackers I played that.
Yeah,
night.
Baltimore blew the brakes off.
Yeah,
Beat
so,
the
I
brakes
mean,
off
so
San
I'm gonna
Francisco
go
in that game. So,
But they got good linebackers.
yeah, I gotta go with them in that one, man. But anyways, those are our picks, and we're gonna move on to this NBA real quick.
Oh,
We already kind of discussed it a little bit. The big night by the big men against the big man, right? So Joel Embiid scored 70 points against Wemby.
Wow.
He saw Wemby before the game, sized him up, and was like, at that moment when I saw him make that face, I was like, yeah, he too small for
Okay, well,
he's a
see,
couple
now-
inches taller than
now-
Embiid, but Embiid got that weight.
Yeah, man.
You know,
he got skills, man.
Oh, ain't no
That
question
man
about
can
it.
shoot. This is the whole thing. Really, so far in his career, skills and his output ain't been the same. His skills is way up here. His output.
that's
is
why I
way
call
up
him
here.
Hollow Man. That's my nickname
He's
for
a
him,
rookie,
Hollow Man.
man.
I mean,
Now we talking about Embiid though.
Oh, Embiid.
No,
Yeah.
Embiid can shoot the
They say
three.
Embiid is the most skilled player in the NBA right now because he can shoot the three. He can get you on that block. He got that
Embiid,
mid-range
yeah.
game.
He's something special.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah, he
special
one of the
guy.
best.
He
He's
can
something
push it if he
special.
needs to.
But then sometimes, he's unavailable a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. And your best availability.
No, your best ability.
Best ability is your
availability.
Yeah,
You
and
need to come out the East, though, because you ain't going to be able to do it over there. Now they got DeRozan over there in Milwaukee.
DeRozan went to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere.
I know my
I know
boy
they were
Lillard.
talking about
I know Dame went over there.
Dame over there.
Man, if DeRozan went over there, it's,
And they're about to sign my what's the coach that was with the Clippers? That was with
Doc
the Celtics.
Rivers.
Yeah, they about to sign Doc. Doc Rivers is the head coach. I don't know why they doing that.
why did
But-
he really overcome?
I don't know. He was like 32 and 13 or something like
You know,
that.
Doc kind of got a horrible record in the playoffs.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, so
He
Doc
does.
had a lot of talent.
Yeah.
I mean, man, when he was with the Clippers, man, Doc had a lot of talent. He didn't do a.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
understand.
just saying. You know, he had KG and them. They won with that.
Yep.
And Doc went somewhere else.
I mean,
and
but
had a nice squad.
are you really coaching KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen in their 20th year to see like
It's all about
their
the
career?
players, man.
Yeah,
Players.
they coaching themselves at that point.
Oh yeah.
But
But,
you had, what's his name, Griffin, as a
Yeah, Adrian
young
Griffin.
baller.
He was the coach for the Bucks this year.
Who?
Griffin, Adrian
No, I'm
Griffin.
talking
He's the guy
about
that
Doc had the other Griffin.
Blake.
Blake
Blake,
Griffin.
yeah.
Blake
And
Griffin,
Chris Paul.
Jordan,
Yeah.
DeAndre Jordan,
Yeah, that's
Chris
young
Paul.
Yeah,
But they couldn't
Yes,
put
yes,
that
some
all
couple
back
other
together.
guys.
No,
I
they
can't
couldn't.
call them all right now.
yeah,
They had a squad. They didn't do a lot with it.
Yeah.
they did. But yeah, Embiid had a big night. Also, big cat Karl Anthony Towns hit 62 on the same night.
Man,
And the respect.
who we do that on?
Oh,
I don't even remember who he was playing.
I
I
can't
don't remember who he was
did,
playing
uh,
against. I do
he
not
had
remember.
44 in the first half. So I thought he was finna get 70 or something, but he stopped. He let up on him a little bit.
He only scored 18 in the second half.
Yeah.
this dude's won an average 18.
How do you do that?
And he's another guy that don't play up his potential.
Yeah, man, how do
Karl
I not
Anthony got
know?
all the skills.
If you can do that, why you ain't doing that every night?
I mean, they number one in the West right now.
Yeah,
Minnesota
fine.
is.
Well, they-
Yeah, but Anthony Edwards, that young buck there, that's little Jordan.
Now I know why.
That's little MJ.
Yeah.
That boy, that cold blooded.
That cold, man.
He cold blooded.
I heard he
And
was
he'll
cold,
kill him.
man.
And he will take your
See,
heart
that,
right
that
now.
might be why Towns is stepping up.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
got to be.
Somebody to push your button.
Yeah. You got to watch Anthony. I want to watch them when they come to Dallas because that young buck is the truth, man. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna call old boy, and so we can go see them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, Doc. Hey, Doc had us on. You had us on that floor, man, right
I'm gonna
there.
call that dude.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope, man.
I'm gonna call him and tell him we want to go see.
And this ain't no story, but did y'all see that oop that Zion caught last night?
No.
Oh my gosh, he almost hit his head on the backboard, flying out of bounds, left hand. Like
Wow.
nasty. Now you gotta go check that play out. But shout out to Embiid and Carl and Big Cat, man. They say that the story was that Embiid broke the Will Chamberlain's record, but that's false because Will Chamberlain played for the Philadelphia Warriors, who is now in Golden State. So don't try to take that. Don't try to take that. That ain't the truth.
Yeah,
That's just what that is.
That's
That's just
when
what
they
that
said that,
is.
I was like,
Yeah, that ain't the
That's
truth.
not the Philadelphia Warriors.
That ain't
That's
the
the
truth.
Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, that ain't the truth, man. So KD has come out
my
and
God.
said that he should conversation.
Katie said that.
Kevin Durant said, "Why ain't I in the GOAT conversation?" I
That
tell you
shouldn't
why.
even be a GOAT conversation.
I tell you why.
No, let me tell you why. No, let me tell you why. Let me say this, then you can tell me why.
Yeah,
I just want to say it like this. Everything that eat grass ain't a goat.
yeah.
Everything that eat grass ain't a goat. That's all I'm telling you. Everything that eat grass is not a goat.
Yeah, yeah,
Just because you eat grass, don't put yourself in the goat conversation.
yeah. No doubt,
Come on,
no
man.
doubt.
KD's so far from the goat conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
If you was on one side of the Grand Canyon and I was on the other side, I'd be closer to you than KD is the GOAT conversation. Come on, man, stop that.
Yeah, you know, like I think KD has. He doesn't. I think
KD's
self-awareness.
mixed up.
Self-awareness is a real skill. You know what I'm saying? In life to have that you should hone and
Life skill. to work
understand.
on.
Yeah, you know, you need that. You need that. And I don't think he's aware of just how damaging that move was. Even though, and I'm talking about the move from OKC to Golden State.
Golden State.
After he had OKC down 3-1 in the championship series prior to losing that series and then moving in the offseason to Golden State, to a team that had already won a championship. Like, nobody respects that, bro. Like, they could have won a championship without you. But you just jumped on board, got 2 rings, and went to Brooklyn and went right back to this is my cop. He went right back to his MO.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right back to his MO.
When he ain't got Steph and them other players winning, you know, Draymond and Klay Thomas, like Thompson,
what did
guys that
what
have
did
already
Draymond
won.
tell him
When?
when Draymond cussed out KD?
What'd he say?
He said, "You's a B,
Yeah.
and we won. Before you got here, we'll win if you leave."
And both things
Both
happened.
things came true.
And KD
now the one in the middle, I don't know if he's a B, but they won before you got there. They
Yeah.
won when you left.
Yeah.
So what you talking about, man?
Yeah, KD, you
2 out of
can't
3 ain't bad.
you can't be a GOAT if you can't do it without jumping on board
Now,
somebody else's
This is
train,
the whole
bro.
thing. You can't be a GOAT if I watch you every day, and then you got to tell me that you got to be in the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nobody
because-
got to tell me you know rap or die. I already know that.
Without-
Ain't nobody tell me that you know
True.
award winning, that wrote all these songs. Nobody got to tell me that.
Yeah.
Now, if you got to come tell me, man, I'm a rapper, I want all the.
You might need to
I didn't see
change.
you on TV. You ain't on no records.
You need to change careers,
Yeah,
big dog.
I'm just saying for real. When,
You trying to
when
sell me the
somebody
CD,
see you
dog.
do something,
Yeah.
and then you got to come tell them,
Yeah.
I suppose. You gotta
And the
come
thing
on.
is, without KD saying that, like, I've compared him to LeBron and said, oh, he might be a better player than LeBron at this moment in time right now, just from his output, right?
No.
I'm talking about
No.
I'm not saying that that's what the case is,
Yeah.
but
I ain't
KD
never
is
compared him to LeBron.
no doubt one of the greatest scorers
No, he's
ever.
a scorer.
And
Yeah,
he is a
sure.
doubt. Like, I'd love to have KD on our team. Like, he's absolutely a great player. But
Yes.
that GOAT conversation,
Yeah.
can't have that unless
That's
you
a
do
lot
something by
of
yourself,
players,
big
but get
dog.
out the GOAT
And
conversation.
you keep jumping on ships with other people, bro, and then went up to Brooklyn. That was a catastrophe, you know. So
You and Kyrie together.
no, I say more so him and James Harden together was the problem.
Yeah.
James Harden is another hollow man. I can't stand worst game. Leonard Fournette in basketball. And since they took that little drive to the hole and they ain't calling that foul away, James Harden ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? He can't play no
No,
more. I
KD
can't believe you got a
KD
guy
is more
job
of a
no
sheep
more.
than he is a goat.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Because you know what sheep do, right?
They follow.
Follow.
Yeah, you right.
And you know why sheep stand close together?
Yeah.
Because Jonas knows a little bit about farming. You know, when sheep stand close together, the wolves won't go up in a group of sheep and grab one. But if a sheep is standing off,
Oh yeah.
that's why they stand together. So he was standing with Steph and Clay.
So
You know.
so KD and the sheep conversation.
Yeah,
is
sheep
what you're
conversation, not the goat conversation.
saying. Right on.
Because
Well,
you following. You was following.
yeah.
You know, you follow the team that had 73 wins.
Yeah.
That you were up
That
3
you
to
could have
1.
beat. You almost beat them.
Yeah, you had them
did.
3-1. They did the same thing to you that LeBron did to them.
Mm-hmm.
You were up 3-1 on Golden State, and then you want to go join them. That
Yeah.
sounds like a follower.
Yeah.
Because this is the whole thing. You'll see a goat all up on the side of the mountains by itself. You won't
Trying to
see a
climb
sheep.
up that bad
Yeah,
boy.
by itself.
Yeah.
But sheep, you gotta
Stay in the pack.
They're gonna be in a pack.
So KD,
You're a sheep, not
as
a goat.
far as Noonish is concerned, you are the sheep.
You are the lead sheep, though.
You're the sheep.
You're a bad
of
sheep.
all time,
You're
big
a good
dog.
sheep.
Greatest sheep ever. Moving on. So, we got the Zay Green watch. I don't know if you Zay Green. Zay Green is a young lady that went to Duncanville High School. She's a McDonald's All-American, signed with the University of Tennessee, played there, then had a situation, went to Texas A&M, left there. She found a home at University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, and she is putting on right now.
Wow.
She has already won SWAC Player of the Year. I think she won it again this week. I think this is the third or fourth time winning it this week. She had a triple-double on Saturday, went for 20 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds.
Wow.
Against, I forget the opponent, but she's still balling, is what we got to say. FAMU, against FAMU. Yeah, against FAMU. She's from here. Wow. She's my homeboy Nat's niece, so that's why we got the Zay Green watch.
Zay Green.
So I'm putting on. She getting that NIL money,
Zay Green, get out there, gal.
Yeah, get it in, man. Get it in. Y'all keep an eye on her. They took a very surprising loss on Monday to Bethune-Cookman, but they got a pretty good squad. They lost by 3 points. She balled out, went for 19 points, I think 5 and 4, something like that. She's doing what she's doing, but keep your eyes on her. She will be in the WNBA. And just proud of you, man. Keep
1974. 19.7 rebounds, 4 assists in the loss against Bethune-Cookman.
Appreciate it. I got it in my notes, and I'm just trying to go off the top of my head, but I ain't trying to shortchange you. I ain't trying to pencil whip you like that. I ain't trying to do it to you. But moving on, we're going to slide right on through here. So, Texas Rangers, former third baseman Adrian Beltre, was inducted into the Major League Hall of Fame.
Hey.
Congratulations, man. I feel some type of way about the Hall of Fame every year that Barry Bonds is not inducted, as Adrian Beltre was also in the Mitchell Report. But even though that was the case, Major League, y'all got to figure that out.
You got to figure out Pete Rose too, man. They need to.
Yeah, Pete Rose. Somehow Gary Sheffield missed it in his last year as well.
Gary Sheffield?
Gary Sheffield did not make it. He's got 500 home runs because he was in that Mitchell Report. But 2 people this year that were inducted into the Hall of Fame were also in that Mitchell Report. That would be Adrian Beltre and Todd Helton, but they both got in the Hall of Fame. So it's something, I always tell y'all, Major League Baseball got some squirmy stuff going on.
Talking about the GOAT.
The GOAT, Barry Bonds?
The other thing you got.
Yeah.
In baseball and lots of other places, the scapegoat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got more scapegoats than you do real.
Exactly.
Because they're going to blame it on somebody.
Gotta blame it on somebody.
Yeah, you know what the biggest scapegoat is right now? We ain't going to call his name. You know what the biggest scapegoat is right now? Dak Prescott. That's the biggest scapegoat. They're going to blame it all on that.
Hey, I'm going to keep putting it on there. Ain't no scapegoat. That's facts. Facts. We got proven. We got evidence of that. But no, man. Proud of you, Adrian Beltre. You were a great one for us, but not to hate on you, but to shine some light on my boy Barry Bonds that y'all are severely mistreating. But Barry don't need the Hall of Fame, man. He got the people. So I'd rather have the people than the Hall of Fame.
The what?
The people. He got the people.
Yeah, people.
Everybody know who the greatest is.
Well,
greatest hitter of all. Well, greatest hitter could be Pete Rose.
No,
man got over 4,000 hits.
4,000.
4,000 hits, and because he wanted to bet on some games and kind of cheat a little bit.
No, he didn't cheat. Because this is what
there is zero proof that he cheated.
No,
in any way.
This is what they proved about Pete Rose. Every bet he placed was on the team he played for.
Yeah. Yep.
He bet on himself. Who don't bet on themselves?
Man.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
It ain't like he betted that the other team gonna win, then he go out there and strike out. No, he bet on his team to win.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Hey.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That he bet on his own self.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
He's like,
now
you don't bet on
him. Now, this would be, I can see if you bet that I'm playing on the team, then I bet the other team gonna beat us.
Well, see, the thing about this Hall of Fame,
that might have been motivational for him.
Yeah.
The thing about these Hall of Fame voters is it's not the guys playing. It's a bunch of punks that's just have an opinion about the dudes playing. A bunch of people that never played that can't play.
And then when you go read the bylaws of the Hall of Fame, it's about your play on the field. Don't say nothing about gambling. Don't say nothing.
That's it.
And Pete Rose play on the field. Like I'm gonna ask Jay.
We ain't gonna talk about
Barry Bonds or Pete Rose.
We ain't gonna talk about Babe Ruth taking opium. You mean Nolan Ryan didn't take a little juice? That man 45 throwing 100 miles an hour. He the only man to ever do that ever. Like, come on now, let's think about it. You know, like I said, I got a peek into the back room, so I know what's going down. You know what I mean? So that was a part of the game at that time. It is what it is, and just about everybody y'all inducted into the Hall of Fame right now, they was on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Period.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It was a part of the game, like the bat and the glove. And the dudes talking about they wasn't doing it. They got to talk to God one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they know what's up. You know, they might not tell y'all what's up, but we all know what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Was on it.
You know, period. You know, You know, so it is what it is. Y'all can keep, the People's Hall of Fame. We already gave you the Hall of Fame on this show, Barry. And I should have brought it back this year, but I ain't think to. But it's all good. That's our last sports topic of the day. But y'all know what it is. It's a little tech talk before we get out of here. What's up, Jay? What you hey, baby?
You want to come in? If you got the choice, you want to come in first? You want to come in second? You want to be first? You want to be the first one? Or you want to be the second one?
First.
What if that means you got $1 trillion?
First. Yeah, what does that mean? What you mean? I mean, I want
Microsoft's the second company to be valued at at more than $1 billion, $1 trillion.
Jeez, who's the first?
How much am I drinking? Amazon.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Amazon just gave me my $90 back though from that second camera I was supposed to get.
I'm just saying. If the question is, do you want $1 trillion, but you're gonna have to come in second?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
Me too.
I'll take it.
I can wait.
I'll take something. I'll take something. Hey, because that's better than a silver medal.
What's that? 12? That's 12 zeros, isn't it?
That's a lot. That's a lot of
That's
zeros.
12 digits.
It's a lot of zeros.
Yeah, dog. $1 trillion? Let me get
all
that.
right, so here's something a little closer to home, and a few less zeros. In
Zero. That's a lot of zeros.
you know, we got just right down the road here. We have right up the road. We got a data center where what they call a hyperscale data center, which is where like companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, and all that have all their servers and stuff, right?
That's why Dallas is the number one.
That's insane.
That's why Dallas is the number one.
So the brain is
the brains. That's just one. That's just one of many.
Yeah, it's many in Dallas. Like this is the number one spot. Like I told you, gamers, the bandwidth in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
The ping rate is the highest of anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, but they have them. You know, they have them in New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, you can
Oregon, California. They have them all over the place. But
we have one here.
But guess where they're about to build another one? Just north of Jackson, Mississippi, Madison, Mississippi.
Oh wow!
Which, like, if you drive in, you wouldn't know the difference. It's well, you probably would. Madison, just north. Well,
probably because they don't need water to run them servers up there.
right. Well, I hope they have somebody to pick up the trash for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say. And if you know anything about Madison, Mississippi, they're special.
Yeah.
That's a whole
I
other
don't know
story.
anything about Madison, Mississippi.
They're putting $10 billion. Wow. There's a lot of special things in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Madison is one of the more special of them all.
Oh, okay.
They have to have special storefronts on their Walmarts.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole thing. So I'm sure the data center will have.
Sounds like a trafficking situation going on out there. So.
You're
not going to speak to it.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's a different world. There's reasons.
Yeah.
But $10 billion investment in this hyperscale data center.
That's cool.
One of the questions that was asked by the venerable Clarion Ledger, Jackson newspaper, was, is Mississippi ready for a hyperscale data center?
They got to be ready for something. No. You say they're not?
But I mean, somebody thinks they're ready to get it. So.
But I mean, how much, what does it take to man a data center? Like how many people?
They're expecting for that to create 1,000 jobs.
Okay.
I have seen where some of the big
that's great for Mississippi.
Some of the big staffing and recruiting companies are already advertising for like physical infrastructure kind of jobs, like fire control and construction, things like that.
Gotcha.
Like internal construction.
Not necessarily techie jobs.
Not techie jobs yet.
That's coming.
But that'll be coming.
Yeah.
Now, how did they get that? Well, they put a significant number of millions of tax write-offs.
I wonder how much Brett Favre owns in this company.
That's a good question.
Because you know we do.
Yeah, ain't nothing jumping off of Mississippi without Brett Favre.
He's got a finger in it somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
You know those farms quite well, don't you, Jonas?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Tell y'all about that story in a little bit.
Neither confirm nor deny. Brett's still a big dude.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He's like, hey, but you got that Davis martial arts. You know, he just play football.
And I do some running.
Yeah, I don't.
One way or the other.
Right.
Hey.
One way or the other. You know, Brett's knees bad.
Yeah. You know where to attack. If you come at you.
Yeah. Anyway, so we won't even go into why all those tax incentives in Mississippi, one of the poorest states
But that's great for Mississippi, though.
Yeah.
in the long term, probably will be, but in terms of like they go so hard trying to get these things into the state by giving them tax money and or tax breaks and one kind of incentive or another, but they forget about uplifting the people that are already there.
Exactly.
The businesses that are already there.
And that's the good thing about it.
So yes, there will. It will bring some jobs in if they can find people that are qualified.
Yeah, exactly.
Because how many people in Mississippi are going to be qualified for a hyperscale data center job?
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm not
Hopefully-
trying to be funny.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Right.
thinking.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm sure there
I
are.
come from there, so I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure there are some.
Yeah.
But they have time to train them up because it's going to take time to build it out, and do all that good stuff. So
But the state, the government, the economic councils need
The
to
system.
need to put some of that investment back into.
Absolutely.
Let's build up the people that we have here
Yes.
already, the
Yeah,
businesses that we have here already.
that should be the whole purpose for bringing this thing here,
Right.
to provide opportunities.
And they
For the
talk
people
a
that haven't
good
had
game that
opportunities.
It is, but
Yeah,
that's 1,000 people out of how many 100,000 people that's already in the state.
yeah. Because I mean, data center, you can probably handle that remotely.
And well, I wouldn't even gonna get into that.
But I'm not. I'm just
Your goal
Just saying.
with that kind of data center is that no human being has to walk
being
into
there.
it.
Exactly.
Like-
It's just a real estate play. It's like McDonald's,
Wow,
minus the people.
cheap real
that
estate.
is insane.
And cheap power.
Yeah.
Low cost
More money.
electricity. So,
Yep.
but yeah, I wish they would put some of that money, some of that billions of dollars into.
Yeah.
Let's uplift some of the people
As
here.
they should.
That
Already
is
here.
a great wish.
Well, and also, like y'all quit arguing over the damn trash.
Yeah.
Just get somebody to pick up the trash.
Yeah.
Like you got half a dozen companies more than happy to pick up the trash. Pick one and move on.
It must be like
there's
trash.
There's a whole lot of other things you could be arguing about.
Or you could teach somebody how to start a waste management company and pay them to pick up the trash.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's arguing?
The Jackson City Council and mayor have been arguing about who's going to pick up the trash
See, it's always
for
be-
25 years.
25. I was finna say 6 or 7. That's just what I know about.
Oh, this
Trash?
This
For
shit has been
25?
going on for decades.
Oh,
That's crazy.
And it's all whose back's getting scratched when.
Yeah, it's a money
It's
play.
There you
ridiculous.
go.
Yeah, everybody wants their money.
There you go.
And,
We know how
and
that
it don't-
game goes.
And it doesn't matter who, like people keep thinking, we're going to let this guy, and he's going to get it right.
Say
No,
no, because he got a homie that does waste management too.
It don't matter. It
And they all
don't
want
matter
that.
what color tie they wear.
Yeah, yeah.
they all got a problem. Anyway, so one more thing. This past week, this is still going on actually, is the World Economic Council in Davos. This place in Switzerland to gather up all these people, and it's got
Sounds beautiful.
economic big brains, and they have CEOs of all these companies, and they get them over there. And you would think that these people would go over there and they'd be smart, and they would have inside track on everything, have inside information on everything.
Power.
They would have like the answers to some of these questions.
It's a power play. They're just trying to
And,
figure out how they can get more money and not pay people.
so far, I haven't heard any answers. Like the answers are probably less interesting than answers that we come up with about who's the GOAT.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully actually come out of there with something for the people instead of
I'd be
themselves.
surprised.
Which is
I would love to go.
Yeah, that sounds like a great trip.
I would love to get to the point that somebody thought my opinion was valuable enough to go share it there. But I feel like it's kind of like the Hall of Fame. That club does not want my opinion.
Yeah.
Money's all money.
Yeah, it is. But Doc, I hear you got a heck of a SaaS platform coming out. Talking about this technology.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
be on the lookout. And
I'm anxious to get started on all of this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Still waiting for people to put pieces in place.
yeah,
But I'm ready to get started. I'm anxious, but I've been patient on this, all this other stuff. I want to be patient
yeah,
for that too.
yeah.
Because when it happens correct, not fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, y'all ain't know Doc was in that tech game too, dog. Hey. Don't cut, man. Shout.
You know what? I'm smart enough to have people around me that know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You ain't got to know everything.
You know what I mean?
You just got
That's
to know
it.
the people that know it.
That's it.
That's it.
See, that's
And
how.
then,
That's
and
how
then
smart I
find
am.
ones that
Yeah.
know it and you can trust at the same time.
That's
Now,
right.
that's the difficult part.
That's right.
Yeah.
But see,
You know.
I'm a God guy.
Yeah.
And so I don't find nobody. He sent them to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I
There you go.
recognize them
There
when
you
they
go.
get in.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's up,
That's
man.
why I am with it. And we man, I'm just the progress that we've made with that
Yeah.
since we started messing around with it is, something you never think would be really happening, that the city would be messing with me to this degree.
And excited to do it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, the Dallas
Regional.
Regional Chamber, the D.O.C, invited me to their annual meeting,
Yeah.
and it's about 1,000 people in there, I guess, and they're sitting in this big auditorium, and they're talking about all the stuff that they did in the last calendar year.
Yeah.
And the lady that I'm with says you're going to be on that stage next year.
Wow.
So, and the people that they introducing me to, and all of the resources they bring in to this idea
Yeah.
is way bigger than me. It's,
Yeah.
So, bro, we sitting in the pocket and we just gonna play our part
Yeah.
and make sure these kids get something really special.
Because that's what it's about,
here.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the things that we want, that's gonna come along with it.
Yeah. You got the whole city behind you. And you see it now.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
telling you, but you see it now.
Man, it was
You got the suits behind you now, Doc.
So there was mayors and ex-mayors and governor, politicians, and the dude that gave the keynote speech was the guy. He was an admiral, retired. He was the guy that was in charge in Pakistan when they got Bin Laden.
Wow.
And he stood up there and he told his story, and it was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like the room of folks that you in, and how they talking about moving. I'm like, hey,
It's the right room to be in,
all
bro.
I can do is shake it. Everybody want a picture.
Yeah.
We can take them all day.
Hey.
And let's get it done.
Hey, when you were 19, 20, did you ever see yourself shaking hands and kissing babies one day? You know what I'm saying? In that
But I
room.
can see it today.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yes, that's cool.
Yeah.
To be able to put your energy into just being a positive effect on somebody else's life.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And so my idea is that the youngsters just may not know how cool it is.
Yeah.
What kind of energy you can get from it.
Yeah.
What kind of money, what kind of people, what kind of situations you can find yourself in with that mind state.
Absolutely.
Instead of the other one. You gotta have it by doing the most negative thing you can think of, or hurting somebody, or doing. There's other ways to get at this bag that'll serve you so much better.
Absolutely.
So that's what we gonna show them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, all you kids out
That's
here,
wonderful, man.
we got several models up here right now talking, but this is the model right here, man. Like, you can do anything, man. Don't ever cut yourself short. There's different roads, man, different methods, different ways to get there. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused on what you love.
Yeah.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Put into yourself. Forget everything else going on around you. You know what I mean? Stay locked in. Build your skill. Be great at whatever it is you want to do, and somebody will come after that. Period. That's my message for the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I just want to ask you this, Doc. You said at 19, you couldn't see yourself doing what you're doing now. But at 19, you knew you was going somewhere, right? You just didn't know where, right? But you knew you was going somewhere. That's the whole key. A lot of times, people say, oh, when I grow up, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell you like this. When I was young, I'm not trying to say I'm doing so much, but I'm for me. Just for me. I'm all right. I mean, It may not be for somebody else, but when I was young, I didn't know how I was going to get where I am now, but I knew I was going to get here.
Success,
I didn't
man.
know how.
Yeah.
I was like, man, one day I'm going to be doing this, and one day I'm going to be retired, and I ain't going to have to worry about nothing. I'm just saying, I'm going to get up, and I didn't even have a clue how I was going to get where I needed to be, because I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I didn't stop trying to get here.
That's right.
Hey, and like Doc so eloquently puts it all the time, it's a G-O-D
All the
thing.
time.
God did.
Period. God did.
All the time.
God did,
I'm
you know?
convinced of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I completely move out the way and let it, because it's happening. It's too big. And you know how folks say, coincidence, ain't no such thing.
No, I don't believe
So-
it. No, it ain't no such thing as luck either.
Yeah.
Ain't no
so
coincidence, ain't no
so the
luck.
way that it's happening says that there's a divine hand at play.
Yeah.
And when you recognize it,
Man.
then it make the ride more smooth.
Man, I tell my kids that I train, my prayer every time I got to center field before the game, I take a knee, had the same prayer. God, please help me stay out of my own way.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And take over. Thank you for allowing me to put in this work.
hey.
Let's get it. And that's it.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Because the work builds the skill.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything else is God. It ain't you. So with that being said, we'll see y'all next week sometime around noonish, man. Appreciate you, Doc, for coming on, man.
I
Great
appreciate
show,
you,
bro.
kinfolk.
How about the
Hey.
Cowboys,
Hey, I
baby?
appreciate you.
Hey,
too,
Dak, I
Doc.
still love you if you still
I
here.
got Dak on. Hey, I got him on contract for another year, man.
Yeah. Hey, ball out, man. We just want to